I think we have everybody here, do we?
It's always running out.
Oh yeah, aside from George. But he said he was going to be a little bit late, so shall we get started on the recap, and then he can join us after that?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does everyone want to log into Roll20?
Just about to.
Okay, so who would like to do the recap for what happened last session?
I don't remember, if I'm honest.
And there were no witnesses.
We killed the
finished
tree.
the fight.
Yeah.
We finished that fight with the people that ambushed us in the woods, and then we walked a little bit further. The tree died like 3 times or something. And we went through that next bit, and we got jumped again in the big log bridge.
Oh, is it the bit where Durr had a temper tantrum?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. When I was trying to work out why there are people hiding in the trees waiting for us.
Oh, yeah. yeah. Durr had a crisis, wondering why these people are just waiting in the woods for people.
It made no
Just like-
sense.
Yeah. And then, and then we found some people. It looked like somebody was about to get sacrificed into a sarlacc pit. And we ambushed them.
Would anyone like to add anything else?
They said something about, was it Morad? I forget their names.
Morad.
I'm the worst.
Morad, the boss guy. Oh, and we got 4 more. Oh no, it was 8 more adamantine katanas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're just duplicating them basically at this point.
Yeah,
At this point, yeah.
because one person dual wielding them isn't enough. We need to all have critical hits all the time.
Yeah.
And anything else that anyone would like to add?
Are we missing anything?
Nobody is obsessed with talking to Moss.
Oh yeah, we did.
Made friends with the moss.
Yeah. I mean, friends is probably a leap, but we had a chat.
Yeah.
All right then.
And then he told us about the giant. There's a giant in front of us, ahead of us. We're yet to find. And then some bodies crashed through, but we looked and there was no giant, so we don't know how far they flew.
Yeah. Oddly stuck his fingers in their mouth, and he's having medicine lessons.
That's it, yeah.
He's 2 for 2. He's doing really well.
And then Onyx promptly did what?
I shot a guy to save a guy, but
Yeah,
I didn't
did
shoot
she-
the guy I'm trying to save.
Did you shoot a dagger out of his hand?
I attempted.
Yeah, sadly she didn't succeed in shooting said dagger out of the hand. If she had said that was what she was doing at the time, then that would have been another matter, but she just decided to just straight up shoot him. So... Okay, and with that, initiative has started, and just as we finished doing that, the delivery for Natalie's dessert has just turned up, so bear with me 1 second. Yes, we now have curry, and then I ordered 26 donuts for Natalie to eat.
You got to live the life.
All right, and I believe that's... And George has just joined us.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's okay. But we're late starting because deliveries keep on arriving. Okay, so we just done the recap. Initiative has started, so Barakas, you're up.
Yep. Calculating measures. Alright, cool. So what's the situation in front of me? What is actually going on? I don't understand that we are in a fight, but what is actually going on?
We rounded a corner. Go on, you say, DM.
I was going to ask Barakas for a history check, but if Durr thinks that he can immediately recall, then by all means.
Well, we don't really know much. We just rounded a corner. There's a load of people there, and someone was about to get his throat slit. One of the Emerald guards or whatever.
Didn't the ranger somehow was able to like see what was going on? That's why they moved ahead to scout, didn't they?
Yeah, but they'd all just sort of sitting around a pit. I don't think they were doing much. Well, they weren't chanting or anything, were they? That I remember.
There was chanting involved, but as far as you guys can see, they're just simply hanging around a pit with a elf on his knees. But given how the elves have been treated over the course of this sort of episode, as it were, then you can probably put two and two together.
Yeah, Sarlacc pit. Guy's about to get thrown in it.
Okay. I don't think I can see from here, right?
No, Onyx was only able to see using her marksman abilities, hence why she was able to shoot.
How high are the trees?
Good sort of 20, 30 feet. So
Okay,
they're high enough that somebody who's flying will basically need to effectively fly 30 feet up and then be able to move forward.
It's all right.
You're basically a Mirkwood from The Hobbit.
If I won't say it. It's metagaming.
So we know there's like people behind those trees and bushes, right?
Sorry, what was that?
That we know that there's people behind those trees and bushes.
They do now, because Onyx is shot. They're aware of Onyx, less so you guys.
Cool. I think I will take the elements of surprise then. I don't know how quietly I can move, but I will intend.
If I recall, you guys do have Pass Without a Trace, I think.
Is it?
Yeah,
Do, yeah.
that was still up. Yeah.
So plus 10 on stealth.
Cool. I'll go sneaky up. Rolling a stealth. 26. Matt?
Yep.
Yep. That's a 26 for stealth.
Sorry, your mic must cut out because I didn't hear anything of what you wanted to do.
Well, I just wanna do. I just wanna move stealthy up the top, trying to
sure.
read, trying to see what's going on.
Okay. The highest perception here is 17, so as long as you beat that, you're good.
Okey-doke.
Okay, so you do approach, and you can see that there is a tree has basically been hewed and then moved into this particular area specifically to act as something of a fence going across this path.
Okay, but like technically, I still do not have a clue what's going on, right? Like, but it's the scenario.
I can't recall if Onyx said what she was doing, or if you just went over and shot.
I think she turned around, looked at us, pointed down there, and said, like, told us there was people down there, and then took a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, I was giving frantic gestures of this shit happening, and then I shot, basically. I was in a bit of a panic, to say the least.
Okay, well, knowing that there's people behind those trees, and it's what I'm trying to do is it's a 30-foot cube. So I suppose that even if I launch above the trees, it will still get inside the area.
Do you require a specific line of sight to it, or is it just like one of the things you just cast it within 60 feet of you?
No. It's just something that just casts, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
no.
In that case, you can far away.
Well, in this case, I would like to cast hypnotic button
Mm-hmm.
on the area.
Okay, and what do they need to be for that?
That is a Wisdom 22.
22. Okay. Right, so I'll start off with the shaman.
Fail save the old charms.
Okay, failed save. Berserker. Failed, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, the one who's right next to the shaman, he succeeded. So that's, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 3 going down the bottom, they all failed, and then the 2 on the right. This one succeeded, and then 1, 2, 3. And this one succeeded. But all of the others are all hypnotized.
Oh, my job's done.
Anything as bonus?
No, I'll keep it for the next time.
All right then. So, so Onyx, you're back up.
Sweet. Trying to
So
figure
basically,
out.
the old charms are part of the one that got the little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was this guy in the corner that we were trying to save, right? I'm trying to remember. Cool, good. Note to self: do not shoot that one. Because I was really confused. It's like, which one is it?
My name is Jerry, not Self Adventurer.
Thank you, Jerry. I'll shoot the guy with the dagger again, just because he's still a threat, technically, to this guy.
Sure.
Or do we want information about him? Like, guys, what are we thinking? Like, do we want to, like, incapacitate him so we can get answers, or are we just saying, fuck it, kill him?
Well, he's already incapacitated.
Oh.
Yeah, the guys with masks are the ones that succeeded.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess Then I'll go for the minotaur dude here. This is the threat then.
Okay.
Shoot a guy.
Yeah, you got a clean line of sight to him, so.
Yeah. Where did that go? What is this? Plus. $31?
Just. Yep, that hits.
Oh, I don't have all of the dice out. Bear with me. I've got to find it. Stupid. There it is. Is that the one? That is not the one. Sorry, I thought I was prepared, and I always tell myself I'm so prepared, and then I'm really just not prepared. I should have bonus action first. I forgot this time, but it's fine.
No, you can bonus action Hunter's Mark if you want.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Thank you so much. Then yes, bonus action Hunter's Mark. There's a D6. Right. So it is 16 piercing damage plus 1 fire damage plus 6 Hunter's Mark damage. So 17. 23 damage in total.
Alright. Okay, and that's just the first hit, yep.
Yes.
Alright, so next hit.
That is 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. That is 15 piercing damage on the bow, plus 2 fire damage, plus 4 Hunter's Mark damage, so
21 damage, I'm saying that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so with that, you immediately, with those 2 shots, you take this one past half health, so he's now bloodied in that regard, and he is now incredibly aware of your presence.
It's fine. He has to travel to me, it's fine, right?
In that regard, are you going to travel at all?
Nah, he can come to me. I'm happy here.
Alright then. Bonus action from Sunsmark, yep, so that's all of you. Right, Durr, you're up.
I'm going to run forward to there. Can I see the Emerald Grove guy?
You can make him out, yes. He's on his knees while the others aren't. That's
I need him
basically-
to make a wisdom saving throw, 18.
+2. Just failed, just by 1.
So I'm going to run forward, stab my staff into the ground, look at it, and put my finger around some of the silk on it, pull it along, pull a cocoon out, and squish it. And as I do, the silk erupts and wraps around this Emerald Ranger, and it starts to swell and bulge into this giant cocoon, and then pops, and he is now a mammoth.
So you just polymorphed him.
Yeah, into a mammoth.
Okay.
Share the stats with you if you want them.
I'm just trying to work out if I've got a mammoth token. Bear with me.
They're in D&D Beyond if you need them anyway for the stats. It's more because it just gives them 126 HP, so...
I don't have a mammoth, but I will instead use a black bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Anything as bonus?
Nah.
All right. So, Revy, you're up.
So I was going to sanctuary him, but seems kind of redundant now. Let's see the turn order.
I mean, you still could, so if you wanted to.
Yeah, you still could. It'd just be they wouldn't even be able to attack it.
When's his initiative? He's not on the initiative board.
I'm just sorting that out now. I'm just trying to work out what the. Right, so that's 6. Okay.
It needs to be even bigger as well, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he's huge, isn't he?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it feels really redundant.
Yeah, so he's got initiative 6.
And then all of these guys, Michaela, are going to do a test to see if they break their obfuscation.
Okay, what do they need to do?
No, like I'm thinking my turn out loud because I would cast. I mean, he's going last, right? So nearly last.
Yeah,
take-
he's pretty low down there, yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of HP. Seems kind of redundant, but then everything else I can do is kind of redundant as well. So we'll go. He's definitely huge. Yeah, I'll move forward 30 feet and cast Sanctuary on the giant bear, mammoth.
Okay.
Although I do prefer giant bear.
I mean, we can turn him into a giant bear with the mammoth stat if you want.
Yeah, that's fine by
Up
me.
to
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the polymorph spell wrong.
All right then. So you cast Sanctuary. What does that look like from your point of view?
I lift my left hand into the air, and a golden beam of light arcs out of my hand and forms a dome around the giant bear. Golden dome. Glittering golden starry dome.
So just remind me, with Sanctuary, he can't attack, otherwise it breaks the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
But others can try to attack, but they must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom 18.
All right then. Anything as a bonus?
No.
Okay. In that case, on initiative 20, Can I get perception checks from everybody?
What's going on?
Oh, 18 plus 9, 27.
19.
Nice.
Ooh, 26.
24.
I guess quick.
I'm happy with my 10. You guys see a lot, right? I hope.
But you are literally like a wisdom build. How do you not have good perception?
So I do have a good perception. I have +8 to it currently. My dice disagree, however, and gave me a 2, so it's 10.
Okay. Right, so who was the 27 and 26?
I rolled 27.
I'm the 26.
Okay, so Dur and Barakas, you guys see it. The other, whoever got the 24 is vaguely aware of it. The 19, 10, and 17, but don't see anything. So in that regard, Barakas, you're able to sort of see the trees start passing in sort of like this area, and then you see a giant rock flying through the air, and so you're able to momentarily to sort of step out of the way, or sort of move you there, as a giant rock comes crashing down and starts emanating a purple sort of rippling effect in front of you. And then the trees start passing in a very rushed way as a giant beast comes crashing through the growth, trampling the tree that's been set across as a fence, and just simply starts roaring at you. And you can basically see this thing as effectively as a Cyclops Minotaur, or for those who know Warhammer, a Cygor.
It's straight out of Total War. I knew it. It's a siege engine.
How fucked are we?
Well, we have a wizard who has dominate monster. So.
In a scroll.
How did this manage to sneak up on us?
Oh, she hasn't written it down yet. Damn it. To be fair, we haven't had any time to write anything down.
Didn't we have some time in our own little house for like a few days?
Nope, you just immediately left.
Oh.
Yeah, remember it was like Fate of the World again. Like,
Yeah.
it was, we had to go with Jason or Jordan?
Jason.
Jason.
Jordan.
Okay,
I prefer Jordan.
so
Let's call him Jordan. Where is Jordan? Oh, he fucked off, didn't
yeah, you put him in his genie baked bean tail and throw him into the water.
he?
He fucked off, basically.
Yep. Okay, so the Cygor, whose turn it is now. Every time I do this, it mucks up the initiative order, so bear with me. And it looks around, you guys making its presence known, thumping its chest and everything. And you can see that as it's looking at all of you, there are some of you that it seems to look at more defensively, and then there's others that it doesn't. Onyx and Otley in this particular case, but you guys, it doesn't focus on particularly much. Barakas, however, being right next to it.
Hey!
Hello!
Please be nice.
Okay,
Is your spell concentration?
Yeah.
So's mine.
okay. So he's basically just going to come running at you and is effectively just going to do a massive kick against you.
Jesus.
Does a 27 hit you?
Just.
Okay. Okay, so that is 9. Okay, so that's 15 bludgeoning damage to you. And can I get a strength saving throw from you?
Boy. Last 0, yeah? 3.
Okay, so with that, you are not. Or is it again?
Yeah. No.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knocked 30 feet back, and you are now knocked prone.
Oof,
taking an additional 4 bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor.
Will disintegrate him. Dare you.
Okay, so that used 10 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Running specifically at Durr, as opposed to the others, he is then going to attempt a gore attack against you.
It's me!
Yep.
What have I done to him?
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, easily.
Okay, so that does 6, 7... That's 13 piercing damage to you. Just from the initial pass of it, and then the charge bonus, another 11 damage.
I rolled a 14 plus 4, so 18 on my con save, so it's still up.
Okay, and also can I get one from you, Barricas, for your concentration? But can I then get a strength saving throw from Durr, please?
Super strong there.
Concentration?
Oh no, I rolled a 4.
Okay, so you also are he basically just simply picks you up, put on his horn, and basically just flings you to the other side of him.
Okay, it's not too bad.
And that does 6 bludgeoning damage to you, and you're now knocked prone.
Another 6. Oof.
And okay. Okay, so Rev, you've had your turn, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, so Otley, you're up.
Nice. I'm going to move. 30-foot movement here.
Are you using your boots?
No, just normal movement. I think I've used the boots already from the last encounter, so...
Oh yeah, they haven't recharged, have they?
No, I need some stuff back from that.
Yeah, right?
And then I'm going to use the boon that we got to Misty Step to these guys. And then I'm going to make my 2 attacks. Can I make them shove actions? And I'm going to shove those 2 people into the pit.
Hey! Yes, get him in.
It's a contested strength check.
Oh, yep, sorry. What do they need to beat?
I got a 16 and a 17 on my shoves.
Okay, so the 16 failed. The second one succeeded with... Oh, where's the profile gone? With a 23.
Oh, damn. Can they have disadvantage because they wouldn't have seen me blip through the trees?
Unfortunately, in that regard, I'll say no, because they are alerted to the fact that there is a bear present. So they are alert, but you do have hero points.
Yeah, I'll use one of those. Yeah, why not? I forget. I don't think I've used any of those. I forget how many I've got.
They're in your other thing on your inventory.
I still have 5 from when I first joined you guys. So that goes down to 4. Yeah, I'll use one of those.
Okay, so you just need to be a 23.
Ah, that was a net 1. So no.
Okay, so this one gets knocked in, and you can tell that this pit isn't particularly deep, but then as soon as he sort of crosses the threshold of where you think that the bottom of the pit should be, suddenly earth is just being thrown up, but out of the pit, and you can hear this churning noise, and then all of a sudden you just see this fountain of black blood just spurt outwards as if something has just been crushed.
Nice. Sarlacc.
Okay, anything as a bonus? Oh wait, no, your bonus was to blip, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it. That's my whole turn. Movement,
Right.
bonus action to Misty Step, and then both attacks.
All right then. So now it's the minotaurs. So So the ones who are currently hypnotized, do they do a save against the hypnosis?
No, they don't get any save unless they're actually shooken up.
Okay. Oh, actually, on that point, because they're hypnotized, they get disadvantage on all saves, don't they?
They are incapacitated and velocity space.
Okay,
0.
so in that regard, then, but this one also got knocked in.
Okay.
So you can give yourself back that hero point.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Matt forgot it had disadvantage.
Ah, nice.
So he's just got
How can you concentrate on your 15 characters, Matt, and you won't forget things?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I didn't have
First you
music
don't have a
after
mammoth
mine, I've just
prepared,
come
and now
back
you're
from the
forgetting the
kids.
disadvantage.
okay, so the minotaurs that are awake, this one is going to let out a roar, and is then going to just push past everyone, and then is immediately going to try and attack the giant bear. So, but that's with disadvantage, isn't it? Or do they have to make a wisdom save first? You can tell which spells I'm familiar with and which ones I'm not. Sanctuary.
Soon.
I think it's wisdom save to make the attackers. Something.
Yeah, on a wisdom check. And he is not wise, so that fails. The one that is wounded is going to attempt to is basically going to use the help action to try and get the shaman to wake up. So what does... So that will be his turn, and all of the other ones are incapacitated. So what does the shaman have to beat in order to get out of hypnosis?
22. But they have to get shaken up. Literally, someone have to lose a turn to.
Yeah, that's what the guy at the top of him has done.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so he got a nat 20, and...
Yeah, no, there's no saving throw. They just need to get shaken up.
right, okay. All right, then. So with him awake, he's going to see the situation, and is basically just going to say, "Oh, fuck," in Abyssal, and is going to cast on himself using his 3rd level slot, which I haven't actually written out yet, but he's going to cast Fly on himself.
Is he on our side?
No, this is the...
That's what I'm trying to work out because I've just come in. So.
no, the shaman's fighting against you.
He's the bad guy one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the elf warrior has been transformed into a giant bear.
Oh.
So he's going to cast Fly on himself and fly over here. Okay, and...
Not take a potential attack opportunity because he's a living combat.
Yes, but it's up to you guys as to whether you want the bear to get rid of his sanctuary by doing that.
Oh, fair. Well, it's up to the DM, honestly.
No, I'll let you guys make that decision if you think the bear is smart enough to know whether or not sanctuary has been cast on him.
I mean, probably not, right?
I mean, he's still a person, isn't he?
Yeah, but did
They
you
don't
say it
give
loud
any of
enough
them
for him to
mental
hear?
stats, so.
No, they haven't communicated with him at all. They just turned him into a giant bear.
So for as he's concerned, it could be the bad guys have turned him into a bear.
Yeah, so in that regard, he does do an attack. That's +10, so yeah, he most definitively hits him on his way out. And that does 4d10. Hold on.
I could see him taking advantage of it though and running away.
And that does 29 plus 7, so that's 36 damage to this guy who only had 7 hit points, and this guy is dead.
Well, bear in mind that guy was trying to murder him, so I could imagine he sort of like woken up and he's like, no, don't kill me, and he's waved and suddenly smacked him, and he's like, hang on a minute, why have I got a bare paw?
Okay, so in that regard, Tordum, you're up.
Okay, I guess am I in combat with this thing? Is that thing now bad guy, good guy?
This is an enemy that's turned up, and it seems to be latching on to the magic users as opposed to anyone else.
Okie dokie then.
Do we know? I don't know. As Tordum the wizard, would you know what that fucking glowing rock is?
Can I guess?
You can do an Arcana check.
I
As your
guess.
bonus if you want.
Okay, as my bonus, I'll do that first if that's okay.
Sure.
I'll do an Arcana check on the glowing rock, and not because Durr asked me.
No, I'm metagaming here now.
26.
Okay, so but you recognise this as a runestone, and it's effectively a stone that is a corrupting. Oh, sorry, one second.
Thing.
It's basically a stone that corrupts everything around it. Things that are already corrupted will be bolstered by it, but things that are not corrupted will be hindered by it.
So it's worth me destroying it, or attempting to destroy it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. How far away from it is me?
The rock.
Yeah.
Not that far. It'll be in range of most of your spells, I think.
Okay. Okay. And what is that thing next to me?
That's Barracus Spectre that you just left there.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I will stand in front of the spectre. Stand in front of the spectre. I want to stand in front of it.
Okay. Sorry, one sec. I just realised I haven't actually added the Spectre to the initiative list.
It goes in my same turn.
It
so it's
goes the
fine.
same as him.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. Oops.
You just closed your turn list, you twit,
Yep. Okay, so where do you want to go?
in front of the spectre. I is gonna cast Agakanaz's Scorcher on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna risk. No, I don't know if it's got any things to it, so I'm gonna do it at mid-level. So I'm gonna do it at 3rd level,
Okay.
just because I don't know if it has any. Oh, fuck's sake! I've just somehow pressed every single spell slot. 30-foot fire. Must do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, it's a rock, so it automatically fails.
Okay, so it's gonna take some fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say 3rd level? Yeah?
Yep.
31.
Okay, so with that, this thing is immediately kabluted, and the purple sort of like rippling effect that has come out of it immediately stops. Can I get a a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
During which time I'm gonna go, it was a corrupting stone, but he's gone now. I am not very wise. Saving throw, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. You got an 11.
Okay, so as you cast this spell, the Cygor with this one eye just immediately latches onto you, Tordum, and it starts glowing and then just sort of pulses, and you are now considered frightened of the Cygor.
Which is?
This thing.
Okay. I haven't identified what the thing is, so I'm not even looking at it yet.
You are now frightened of it, and in this particular instance...
Thank you. When did I take some damage?
Probably before. But so you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while he's in your line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to it.
That's fine, I don't tend to walk towards danger.
But right now you have
that's
disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay, but I'd done all those before, so I now have nothing left to do.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit here and cry now. Dad, you solved your problem. Now you solved my problem.
Yeah, all right. I'll do what I can.
Okay. So,
I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
okay, so the bear is going to take in its surroundings and
Realise it's a bear.
realise that it's a bear and that it's just coaxed living crap out of something.
Yeah. Get your bearings. Come on.
And in this particular instance, it is worked out that Otley is less hostile than everything else around it, so it's now going to attack the minotaur that's right next to it. So that is 22 to hit, which most definitely hits, and it's then going to do another 4d10. So 24 plus 7, 31 damage to this guy.
Ouch.
Okay, so now it is the turn of the berserker, and so he is then just going to immediately rush the bear and engage it, and sorry, he's going to let out a massive howl as he does this, and he's going to go into a rage. So plus 5. And then these two advantage. Okay, so he has succeeded on all of his hits against the mammoth. So 3d12. So 13 plus 6 plus 9. Alright. So that's 28 points damage to the giant bear.
28.
Yep.
98 HP left.
And in that regard, because he went reckless to get advantage, you guys now have advantage on any melee attacks that you make against him. Okay,
Nice.
so now it's the skirmishers, and being the only one who isn't hypnotized, he is going to simply throw a stick at the bear. And supposedly that's 1d6. And does 7 damage to him. Alright, so back up to the top. Barakesh, you're up.
Yeah. Okie doke. With my eyes full of revenge, I point my swords to this creature that just came out of fucking nowhere and kicked me out of the scene. Some black goo starts to appear from the shades on the ground, and
shit.
some black tentacles starts to grab this massive piece of shit. Dexterity 22, please.
Your PC is 22. It's fucking absurd.
Yep, amazingly... Oh, wait, no, wait on a second. Yeah, amazingly, he didn't succeed on that. Even with advantage.
Fucking beautiful. Is taking for now 10 bludgeoning damage, and it is restrained as well.
Alright.
I love that you said for now.
For now, yeah, of course, because
There's more. You're not done with him.
now the spectre is coming.
Yeah, so this is what's going to sort of happen after the game is done. Barakas is then going to open up one of those like TV advertising things that just goes, but wait, there's more. Alright, so do you want to take 2 turns to the Spectre because you missed the last one?
I don't mind. It would have been a totally different action from before, so it's fine.
Yeah, so it'll take 2 actions because that was on me.
Don't take it on you personally. I can move the thingy. Okay, it's fine.
Where do you want to move him to?
I'm in his face.
Okay.
I'm gonna hover on his face. And is he bright sunlight right now in this forest, or is kind of like in the shade?
Sorry, what was that?
Is he bright light right now?
Not bright light, just a normal overcast light.
Alright.
But for you, I would say it's probably dim light because you can't see the path, but you can see everything, perfectly well.
Yeah. Well, okay. In this case, he's got disadvantage at attack rolls. Anyway, I will try to get it to hit. With disadvantage. 7. Fuck you. 7 and 18 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, it hits.
Cool. Give me a second. I'll roll the third one. The second one. Well, that's a man. That's a no. That's a 1. Okay, so it's just one attack. It's 3d6 necrotic damage, and it's a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, just in case.
Yeah, it's succeeded on the check. How much damage did you say?
Rolling now. It's 15.
15, nice. Okay. And then can I get a wisdom save from Barakas, please?
Yes, sir. 16.
Where is it? Okay, you succeeded on effectively his eye pulsing ability, and you are now immune to being frightened by him for the next 24 hours.
It won't last 24 hours. It's fine.
All right then. So Onyx, you're up.
Sweet.
Yeah, I do apologise for the initiative going all screwy, but I can't keep track of it all, so I'll just go as the turn order says.
That's all good. I was happy shooting things, but I guess I'll just not shoot stuff anymore. So I'm gonna switch up to the katanas and pray that I hit something. Hopefully.
It's restrained as well, so you got advantage on.
Oh,
Just in
nice.
case you miss.
He is also a very large adventurer.
Oh my god, yeah, I have the thing. Thank you for reminding me. If it hits, oh, misses me. Okay. Must keep a reaction. Sweet. Oh, hello, girl. Okay. So the first hit does an 18 hit.
Yep.
Sweet. Did not expect that. Now I've got to figure out how much. D6. That is.
Okay, so just roll normal damage and then just times it by 2.
Yeah, I was having a moment of how did this work again? Thank you. Times by 2, so that'll be 16 damage. That is times.
Yep. And then attack number 2.
Ironically, is an 18 again.
Yep.
56. Okay, so 10, so 20 damage on the second hit.
And are you going to offhand with your other katana or use Jerry?
I'll use Jerry. He deserves some time again, you know. I've let him, not have any, fun, so he deserves it. Right. Where's Jerry's stats? There he is. Is that another? So that's another 18.
Okay.
That's 3 9s I just rolled. The chances. Okay, d6. He does 5 damage.
Okay.
1 in 8,000.
16 plus 20 plus 5. Right, so that's 41 damage that you've done to him. Taking quite a big chunk out of his health.
I didn't like him getting up close and personal. So it's only fair, right? I'm guessing he's noticed my existence a little more now I've hurt him, right?
Somewhat. He is still mainly focused on the casters. However, his attention is momentarily taken by the magical sword, which has just whacked him over the head. And given that Jerry is a sword, he doesn't get any ability to save against magical effects. So the light in his eye pulses, and Jerry just goes thunk into the ground.
Oh no, Jerry's dead.
Jerry! No, that's not a permanent thing, right?
Was he ever alive?
Oh my god.
Does it not say it only affects creatures?
Let's see. Oh yeah, only a creature. So yeah, ignore that.
Oh,
It's funny. Though.
thank you. Oh my god, I was gonna be devastated if I lost Jerry then. Oh my god.
Jerry internally is terrified, but he's like, I will do my job.
Absolutely.
Well,
The spirit of Jerry is scared.
well, just for the sake of it, of explaining it, so you're not traumatized, he would have effectively just been deactivated and would be reactivated on the long rest.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. That's less scary now.
All right, so is that all of your stuff?
Yeah.
All right then, so Dur, you're up for now. Well, technically you're
For
not
now.
up, but
No, I'm prone.
and you
I'm
have
going to roll over on the floor and go, oh, fuck this. And I'm going to Misty Step onto the head of this creature.
Okay, so just before you do that, are you going to put tuck and roll up, down, or to the side? Because if you go down or to the side, you have the chance that you might get teabagged by something.
What do you mean?
You've got a Spectre hovering over where you might go, or you've got the giant beast that is only wearing a belt made out of skulls.
I want to just Misty Step onto his head. I'll roll out of the way and just try and get on his head. Yeah, and he's restrained, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to jab my hand in to my little satchel. I'm probably in the beard actually now, and think about ball bearings. Grab a handful of ball bearings, take them out, cast heat metal on them, and jab them down his throat.
Okay. Right. So how much damage does heat metal do again?
3d8.
Oh, damn.
And how many ball bearings are you going to use?
I'm just going to grab a handful. I've got like 1,000, so it's just going to be. I've only got little hands. I'm only a little goblin boy.
Can you roll me a d10, please?
D10. 9.
The whole wagon.
Damn.
Yeah, but I like my ball bearings. They're useful.
Okay, so because they're so small, I'll say you get 4 uses of heat metal with them.
What, per one?
No, for the handful.
Okay, what, until like they melt and dissolve, you mean?
No, I mean, so you've got this, you've heated them, so they're now going to do 12 whatever dice you said it was going to be.
Yeah, that's broken. Alright though. So 12d8 then.
Yeah.
Stick. Oh, I can't do 12. I'm gonna have to roll it on here. I can't count 12. Forget how many I've counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Roll to everyone. 55.
Okay.
Damn.
It's only a 3rd level spell.
The fact that DM says, yeah, you can just have 4 times damage.
It wouldn't
Even I
even
was like, wait, what?
Imagine it was the whole bag. Just go straight through him. Like
So
fucking
like you took the whole
thermite.
bag in, it would have been like, that's 800 damage.
Like thermite. Just burning through him.
Okay, so
We've got to do that in the campaign now. Ollie's gonna buy you like adamantine ball bearings just to do it.
well, not wanting to take away from your ingenious in that regard, he doesn't seem to be as affected by it as you think he should be.
That's fair. But they're inside. They're inside of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to try and hang on to the back of him, like behind his head, so he doesn't look at me. But
Okay.
I'm sure that'll probably not go too well when it's his turn, which is next.
Okay. Well, one thing that you seem to sort of realise about his eye is that it doesn't necessarily need line of sight in order to do this, so I will still require you to do the wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, wisdom save. I've got a +10 to wisdom saves. Come on, dice. 14 +10, 24.
Okay, so you are now also immune to being frightened by it in this regard.
Nice.
Okay, so now it is the Cygor. So, does it do its thing
Yes.
to escape restraint at the end of its turn?
It does either strength or dexterity.
It does it
But
at the end.
It doesn't say at the end. It just says on succeeds, it just frees himself.
Okay, cool. Okay, so he gets +10. So yeah, he escaped it with a 23.
See, that uses his action, doesn't it?
But I still take damage.
Yep.
At least. 12. 12.
12. Okay. Okay, so but now that it's freed and it's basically used one of its attacks to escape, he's then just going to walk over to you, Barracas. But Duh, can I get a dexterity saving throw to see if you can hang on?
Oh, he's a dexterous monkey. He's not that dexterous. Saving throw, it doesn't matter. Same, 13.
Okay, unfortunately that doesn't save you, so you do go flat on your face. So we'll do that in a second. And he's going to do a kick against you. Barracas, does a 19 hit you?
It does.
Kicked into the woods again.
Is he using any spells, by the way, beside it?
You
Not
keep me in the
so-
woods. Will I be lost forever?
Oh yeah!
Oh
no!
Okay, so that is 14 damage to you. Can I get a strength saving throw from you, please? And please roll well.
That's worrying when he says that.
Bro,
Use hero points if you have any.
Wait, I'm going to use my runic shield as a reaction, so he has to re-roll that attack.
Okay.
I'm hoping it misses.
It got substantially better, unfortunately.
Damn it! I gave him a better kick.
Put it this way, he critted on that dice. So-
Oh my god.
Oh, hang
Does
on.
he have to
hang on.
use it?
Let
Does
me
he have
just
to use the new roll?
When another creature... I have to... Can I see the creature, I take it? He is Minasive, right?
yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. Can I see... Baron? Yeah, I have to see the one who's being hit is the one I have to see.
Unfortunately, no, you can't see him.
Oh, then I can't use it. Otherwise, it says to force it, yeah, and it does use the new roll, so I would have turned that into a crit by accident. I'm glad I can't see him.
Okay.
As funny as that would have been.
So can I get a strength saving throw from you, please?
Yeah, can I use my hero point?
Yeah, sure.
Bruh. How many hero points can I use? Because until now I've got 8 and a 6.
So one sec, we managed to get the bat mask on the cat again. There you go. Right, so sorry, what did you say you got?
An 8 and a 6.
Okay, so you are unfortunately knocked back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so, as you land and you're knocked prone, so that is another 14 damage to you from being flung. Did I do damage from the just kick in general?
Yep.
Okay. And yeah, you're now knocked prone, and it's quite lucky that this has happened to you and nobody else. You are now left the path and cannot now see the path, but you couldn't see the path anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Does that mean we've technically lost him?
You'll find out.
We'll find. Yeah, we'll get there, won't we?
Well, we can't see the path, but if we call out to him and he comes back to us, he just won't be able to see it, and we'll have to just make sure he's with us. Otherwise, he'll not know where it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't know where the path was in the first place, so it's not really lost out so much.
Yeah, because he never gave his thing at the beginning.
No, never gave us a name. I think that's gifted me.
It was like they have to like see us or something, whatever
They
it
have
was.
to go into our minds, connect by our minds.
So it's not bad yet.
Wait, does that not mean because Otley ran through the trees, he left the path?
Yeah, you blipped through them.
Oh, okay, that's right. I'm just checking.
Yeah, I didn't leave the path. I just had a shortcut.
I wasn't here, so I thought I better double check that.
Okay, so Durr, what did you get on your dexterity? It was 13, did you say?
Something like that. One high.
Yeah. Okay, so you... So how tall is this? 20 feet.
Oh, by the way, I failed the concentration to keep the spell alive.
Okay, cool. So that's 7 and... So you take 13 points of falling damage.
Round time as well.
Not that bad.
Caster. Yeah, it's 15.
Okay, so nobody is hypnotized anymore.
No.
Okay. Right, so Revy, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna roar at this beast.
Which beast?
And
There's a few.
The largest beast on the field. And I'm gonna swing my sword. So it whistles through. Oh dear. Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
Fantastic. I've used my attack action. So
What sword are you using?
my blade of Perun.
Alright then, can I get a wisdom save from you, please?
Okay. Oh.
And you have no business failing this.
It's not the same one that I've already failed, is it?
16.
Okay. Yep, so you are now immune to it being frightened against its anti-magic attack.
Okay. And as a reaction, someone can make a one attack roll. I would suggest Onyx does it. But
I'm happy to, yeah,
On
unless
the table.
anyone else has personal beef with it.
No, do it.
Okay,
Haven't you got like the giant slayer thing as well?
I have Giant Killer, which if it hits or misses me, then I get a free it as a reaction.
Oh, nice.
But he hasn't tried to hit me yet, so I'm kind of upset.
The one chance. You're just standing there.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
one
this
chance
kid
to
is
show
big.
your glory, and it's not even doing anything to you.
I was gonna say, I never get up close and personal, and the one time I do, I'm not using it. It's fine. Right. So, how does this thing work? Is it just one hit, essentially?
Yeah, just
one,
a single
one attack roll.
attack action. The only problem is that because it's moved, you're no longer in melee attack range with it. So if you do want to attack it, it will be a bow. And so, does the marksman suffer close range disadvantage?
Ooh, let me check. Sharpshooter.
I think it's the
Up close and personal to it
crossbow
again?
Yeah,
something that you need.
so you can. So you'll need to shoot it if you want to hurt it, and it will be a disadvantage.
Okay, so in that case, does someone else want to have the honor of smacking it?
No,
Does
you
any-
do it.
Well, yeah, look around.
I'm not even here anymore.
You give it to the
Oh,
bear.
shit, yeah. Yeah, Dud, do you want to do something?
Oh,
It's
what
like
do I do?
not.
Whack it with my staff. I can't cast a spell.
You can give it to the bear.
True.
I guess that's effective. Yeah.
I was gonna say, you might as well, because, like, I can't move, and shooting is not gonna be effective either, essentially. So might as well
Okay.
make something effective with it. I appreciate though very much.
Yeah.
Pause that
yeah.
while we
Okay.
just resolve this.
Let the bear trample someone.
Did when the Cygor thingy moved, did Onyx get an up attack against it?
That's the point. No, it didn't. No, she didn't. So yeah, can I get that opportunity attack from you, Onyx? Either from you or Jerry. No, sorry, from both you and Jerry, rather. And I'll do the mammoth attack while you're doing that. And mammoth got a nat 1 on its attack, so unfortunately that was wasted.
The mammoth?
Yeah, I don't have a mammoth token.
Oh, I thought. So when did he become a mammoth? I thought it was a bear.
Yeah, I don't have a mammoth token.
So when did he become a mammoth instead of a bear?
It was always
He
a
was
mammoth.
always
He was always a mammoth.
You said it was a bear earlier.
Yeah, because it is
Yeah,
a
we just sort of retconned it to be a bear.
In my head,
bear with
it's time
tusks.
now.
They can trample things. Terrifying, right? A bear with tusks. It's a D&D monster right there. Fucking owl bear. I want to fight a mammoth
Yeah.
bear.
It's just a really big, really fat moorbounder.
Yeah. Overgrown teeth.
Yeah, just Durr doesn't even know what he's polymorph. He's seen so many animals, they all blend into one. He just makes them up now.
As we discovered that now, he's permanently high. He can't even difference the animals.
Okay, so Onyx, can I get that attack of opportunity, please?
Yes, I got a dirty 20, and Jerry got a 21.
Okay, yeah, so they both hit.
I got 14, and Jerry got 2. Plus, Jerry got 2.
Okay, 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that your turn, Revy?
Yes.
Okay, so Otley, you're up. Hayden,
Okay, I'll be right back.
have you muted yourself?
Sorry, I'm here. What do you need from me, sorry?
It's your turn.
Turn.
Ah, perfect. Sorry, I was fussing over the dog and I forgot to unmute. Okay, I'm gonna... The guy on the right, I think you said there's skirmishers.
Yeah.
Let me... I'm going to move here 30 foot. I'm going to do the shove action on him with one attack, and then I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the next one up.
Sure. Okay, so you have to beat a 9.
Oh, I will rage first as well,
Sure.
because I forgot last time. Well, I couldn't last time. So that would be... 15.
Okay, so yeah, you yeet this guy into the pit, and just like before, he disappears from sight, and then ground starts being thrown up around him, and then blood
Can I
flies
just
up.
point out something hearing that? Am I the only one that's not concerned that we might actually be feeding something? So we might get something stronger come out the hole.
Oh yeah, we're for sure feeding something, but like, if we fed it, surely it won't want to eat us. Is the thought, right?
Well, it's quite happy for these guys, and these guys seem to have been feeding it elves.
Yeah. I have beast speak, so I can just ask it really nicely and be like, we're your friend now. It can come live at the castle with us.
Is this not the same person that
We can
started that fight for the
throw
sake
our
of
enemies
it?
into the pit.
And
Can I shoot this one?
Sure.
I just thought I'd ask that question because I don't think anybody else did.
No, they didn't.
If he comes out with some greater demon, it turns out it could have been a lesser demon because we fed it, I'm blaming you.
That is 18 to hit, 19 fire damage.
All right. Okay, so this one very much on his last legs, still standing, but close to death. Anything else you need to
That's
do?
it.
All right then. So now it's the Minotaur's turn. But these ones having woken up, they're going to cautiously go around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's going to engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So these two are going to attack the bear.
Don't take the piss.
So that's
Bear in mind, I missed 90% of the beginning of this, so I had to go by what I could see and vaguely been told.
Don't worry. Okay, so these two are. Both of them have hit against. This, so 5 and 4 is 9. 9 plus 11, so that's 20 damage to the bear, and then this one is going to attack you directly, oddly, and that critted, but are you one of those adamantine people?
I think he muted again to play with the dog.
No, so that does crit.
I did.
against
It does. I don't have adamantine armor, but I do have the cloak that makes it disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, it literally just landed on your armor class, so that does hit. So that is 10 plus. So that's 14 damage after 7.
Sweet.
Okay, so the shaman is dead. Told him you're up.
Well, I think most things are. I'm scared, so. I guess I'm just gonna throw a magic missile. I can't miss with a magic missile. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot a magic missile.
Okay, cool. What are you shooting at specifically?
The Cygor, because
Sure.
I already see him now.
Is he just averting your eyes and just waving?
Yep, just go, "No, no, 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 I'm not looking at you."
What level are you shooting at?
3, I've just pressed the button. So that's.
So 3 missiles, so that's level 3,
3.
that's 5 missiles. Are you doing it yourself or using the wand?
Myself.
Okay. So that's 5d4
5d4
plus
plus 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to roll it separately because otherwise I won't be able to calculate it.
Oh, I could do it here.
I've done it. 42.
42 damage, describe the kill.
Nice.
I just poke it in the eye. I jab it and go, "That way! Go over there. I'm not looking."
Okay, so with that, the head of the Cygor is just blown off, and it just falls onto its knees forward, and then just.
But luckily,
straight
Dale
to the
was
ground.
already off.
Yep.
On the floor, winded somewhere.
And then can I get your wisdom save to see if you're still frightened by it?
But it's dead.
Yes. Still a very terrifying looking corpse.
Thanks. I just blown his head off. No, I got a nat 20 though.
Okay, so you are now no longer frightened and immune to the effect of it or anything like it for the next 24 hours.
Yay! That's all I was going to say. She was down there, right? Yay! Someone praise me!
Yeah.
Yay!
You say this yay coming from the forest?
Can I now walk over and pat Daryl on the head and go, there, it's okay?
I'm bleeding out from somewhere.
Well, I can't heal you because I don't have any healing spells, so I'm just going to pat you on the head.
Yes, you do.
It's right. It's internal anyway. It's
I've not
fine. It's
used
the good
it.
kind.
It's blacked out, so I must have used it.
Okay. Okay. So now it's the bear's turn.
I've used it. Maybe it's not classed.
And it will basically just attack the just the one directly in front of it. So
No, I haven't used it, but it's an action to use. But it's not a natural ability of mine. It's an artificer ability.
okay, so that is a straight up hit, and it then does 16 plus 7, 23 damage to it. Die. Alright then, and that's its turn done, so now it's the Berserker's turn. He'll do his 3 attacks against the jump bear. Okay, so he didn't need to go put reckless on those. So 3d12. D12 plus. Okay, so that's 20 plus 6 plus 9, so that is 35 damage that he's done to the bear. The bear is not looking healthy at all.
Yeah, I've stopped keeping track. Sorry.
Don't worry, I have. So 35 hit points.
Okay.
Okay, so now that they're free of their hypnosis, the fawns are going to throw spears at it, and every single one of them missed. So, Barakas, you're up. On your back.
Well, yeah, still down. Well, I don't know. What's going on?
So, you have been basically just been catapulted into the tree line, into the forest. But you realise that you're not actually standing on Earth. The trees are just so tightly packed, they are actually standing on a lattice work of tree trunks. But you can basically hear the battle going on, but you can't see it. Like, you are now what is effectively in the darkness. So I don't know if you have dark vision as a tiefling, do you?
Yeah, I can see also in magical darkness as well.
Okay, so in that case, your dark vision has taken over. You can see like the outlines of trees and stuff, but in terms of getting out of here, you can't see a direct route.
Fabulous. Well, should I wing it? I don't even know what to do.
I think Barakas would just run towards the noise.
I mean, that would be it.
Yeah, you can hear the battle, but you just can't see it. No, the trees are just too tightly packed around you.
Well, in this case, I try to move towards the noise of the battle.
All right, can I get a survival check from you then, please?
Yes. Please don't betray me again. 12.
Is that plus anything?
No, 12.
Okay, so with that, you're able to move part of the way, but this is effectively difficult terrain, so you can move half of your movement towards the battle. If you want to dash, you can bring that back up to your normal amount.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll dash then.
Okay, which will bring me back to this part.
Hey.
Yay.
You just see Barracast come out and he's got like tufts of sticks sticking out thorns and stuff like that.
Yeah, so he's a complete mess, just covered in leaves and twigs, and there's a caterpillar just crawling up his arm.
I will disintegrate you.
Then we're just gonna point at the dead body.
Okay, anything as a bonus action?
No.
Sit there and cry.
I'll sit
Bonus
down
action,
and
remove
finish
the
your
stick from your
rest.
body.
Alright, so Onyx, you're up.
Hang on a minute. It's just so I know. Cat has decided to hide under my desk. Oh, I think she's moving. Okay, she's moving. Thank God.
Your
Sorry
cat is
about that.
hiding under your desk.
You have a cat?
Yeah, Yeah.
You've never
Holly.
raised this, like, once.
I know. Right. Cat aside, so I'm not gonna run her over with my damn office chair. Right. Okay. Thing near me is dead. These guys are alive. Okay. I guess it's time to just switch back up to the bow and shoot things? Right? Yeah.
Right.
We need to get there first.
I mean...
Yeah, this tree has currently been broken up by the Cygor, so you do now have a clear run to physically move there. But Onyx has multiple iterations of Misty Step, so I doubt she'll need it.
I mean... Do I not have, like, clear line of sight with any of the fellas over here?
You did before, because marksman.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Using one of the fancy Misty Steps arrows, that takes up one of my fighting things, but I still have another then after, right? Or
Yeah,
is
so
that not
you'll
how-
basically use it as an attack. You'll effectively attack the spot that you want to teleport to, and then teleport to there.
Sweet. Okay. Let me find the bow so I can get rid of the charges. When I find it. There it is. Is that it? Yes. Alright, then I will shoot myself. Right in the... Not shoot myself, but like shoot myself to...
I just got visions of Onyx tying it, like these work by Onyx just ties herself to the arrow and like...
Thank you. Okay. Right. Let me get rid of a charge. Oh, God. Removing too many charges. There we go. Are there any that have been more problematic? I don't think there have been. And is everyone still charmed that doesn't have the mask thing?
No, everyone's free of that now. So
Ah.
the Berserker has been... this guy has been doing most of the damage against the bear.
But this guy still has my hunter's mark, doesn't he?
I think so, yes. I can't actually remember which one you marked. Or did you mark
Well,
the shaman?
I avoided going for the shaman because he was charmed at the time and I didn't know if we were wanting to like get answers or not. I remember shooting the Minotaur though.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
you said,
that was
so
marked.
It was
he's
that
marked
one,
as well,
yeah.
then. He's marked as
The
well,
one
then.
that's super injured, I think.
Yep.
Sweet. In that case, I will go and shoot him so then I can use the hunter's mark. Great. Do me good, bow. 28.
Yeah, hits.
Nice. Look at this. So that is 16 piercing damage plus 5 hunter's mark damage
Mm-hmm.
and another 5 fire damage.
Okay, so you have done 26 damage to the guy who has 13 hit points. How would you like to describe the kill?
Overkill. That's actually
Sorry, my guy. Honestly, I guess she'd go for the lung or something at the back, like from her position, thinking, "Oh, it's gonna take a lot to take him down," and just be like, "Oh,
It wasn't me.
oh."
Yeah, he just an arrow appears in his back. He's like, ah! It takes about like 5 minutes to die. Just screaming and writhing pain.
Oh boy.
Secretly William Shatner.
Beam me up,
Can I?
God.
Yeah. Doing a death scene that takes like 4 rounds to do.
Okay, so you do have your bonus action still. You can either use that to move your mark or move Jerry.
Ooh. I'll move Jerry so he doesn't like flop to the floor and be useless, I suppose.
Okay. Just go on how far Jerry can move.
I think it's 30 or is it 15? Oh gosh, hang on.
It's 100.
30 feet.
Nice.
So just a straight line towards you?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, wait for me, Alex, my love. Don't leave me behind.
And then you just hear Jerry say, I have left the path, adventurer.
Jerry, no, please don't do this. Just come back to me, it'll be fine.
Alright, so Doe, you're up. I'm very grateful that the thing didn't fall backwards.
Oh, there's loads left at there. How do I move this guy? Am I prone? I forgot. Did I fall down prone? Probably,
Yes, you're
Oh.
right?
prone.
Well, I kind of patted him on the head, so implied that was picking him up, so technically is he not?
Okay, so yeah, you're now back up.
Oh, cool.
I don't use my bonus action to pat you on the head, so the only way I could do that technically is like sit you up type thing, so technically you're up.
No, that works.
So they patting you on the head.
That's helpful.
The boon thing as well, I think most of us should still have.
The Misty Step boon.
Teleport. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just
that's how I got through the tree.
How I can 1, 2, 10, 20, 30 to 40. Okay, you tell me if this is wrong, Matt. But I'm going to try it. So I'm going to Misty Step there.
Yep.
And then I am going to say, look, Rodney, look at me! And I'll cast Ride the Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll transform myself into a lightning bolt. And then just like go through all these people and land there and high five Otley.
So you're impersonating Otley now?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll take the best out of all of you and then make it my own.
Okay. Red lightning. Here we are. Okay. So
I'm casting it at 5th level. It's the only spell slot I've got left.
Sure. Can you basically draw the line that you want to take?
Yes. So 10, 25, 40,
50.
50. I'll land there, just behind that guy.
Sure. So I'll basically just say that hits everybody.
Nice.
Okay, and you said you're
That
doing this at
is-
5th level, yeah?
5th level, yeah. 5d6.
Yes, so 5d6, and all of them need to do dex save throws, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 2 next to you.
10.
Failed. The 2 going up top. Failed. 1 critically. 2 guys after that. The Minotaur failed. And the other Minotaur. Everybody failed.
Only 17 points of damage.
Okay, but that is enough to kill all of these guys. Okay.
Nice.
So 5. So 17, did you say?
Yeah, 17.
Okay. $59. Okay, and you plop down here.
Yeah.
All right then. It was your bonus to miss a step over, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there.
Right, so Cygor is dead, and Revi, it's your turn.
Okay, we're gonna have a mass cure wounds and a mass healing word, which I think we can have. Is only Onyx, which is not. No, or
That's
Baraka.
fine. I'm pretty healthy, as far as I'm aware. So
Yeah, she didn't get the
sure.
giant's attention.
Yeah,
Hee hee.
we'll have a Baracas and the bear mainly. Let's do a
Thanks,
sphere.
Okay, so how much... so which one are you doing first, sorry? Or are you standing there doing both of them and then moving?
No, I'm casting it on a point, which is. Can I do that in the wood? In the rough tree terrain, I can see there. Right, I've been gifted passage.
What passage does is that it allows you to see this this unobstructed area in natural light. It doesn't mean that you can see through the trees.
No, can I? But I can. Can I cast 10 foot into the obstructed
Yeah, yeah.
trees? I cast a spell on that point. Okay, so we can catch the bear
Basically, you're
Baracas
just picking a point in the trees and using that as the dome center.
Sure.
about 10 feet in. Yeah.
Sure. So can I get the healing from that, please?
Mm, 21
21 hit points. Okay.
plus 26.
Very nice.
And then 26 on top of that, yeah?
Yeah, for 47 health.
Lovely. So the bear is looking much healthier now. So is that your movement, action, and bonus?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so Otley, you're up.
Nice. I'm going to Giant Smite to be bigger. And then can I grapple the guy in front of me with one of my things?
Yeah, one of your attacks.
That's a 29 strength to beat.
Yeah, I can immediately tell you he's not going to beat that. And you go on that one. Yeah.
Cool. Nice. I'm then going to move forward and I want to grab the other one.
Okay.
That one's a 27.
Yeah, he's not going to beat that.
And then I'm going to walk a little bit more forward and I'm just going to drop them both in the hole.
Okay, so you're sort of here-ish?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, and into the hole they go. Same effect, same image being of Earth being sent up, and and all of the blood, guts, and stuff. So
yeah. So Otley, like when Durr comes in riding the lightning, Otley's going to catch him with the high five, and then like as the electricity goes through him, Otley just gets bigger, like it empowers him. He grabs them both by the face and just lifts them up in the air and just drops them in the hole. He grabs them by the face like he's picking up a bowling ball, like he sticks his fingers in their eyes.
Right then. Okay then. Anything else you want to do? Giant's Might was a bonus.
No, that's everything. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right then. So the the last minotaur left is going to do one last attack against the bear. He hit, so that is 8, 13, 17 points of damage to
So
the
a
bear.
good thing we healed the bear.
Yes. Now it's 55. Okay, Brave Shaman is dead, so Tordem, you're up.
Well, I can't really do much where I am, as far as I can tell. Matt's gone.
So,
No, you're focusing on everyone else, but. So, guess I'm just gonna stroll over to Barricas and just like grab hold of his sleeve and start dragging him towards the fight.
Cute.
Hey, either I can show you where to go or you can get lost again.
Okay, so are you going around the Cygor or climbing over it?
I'll go around it because me climbing will probably take just as long because I'm only small.
5. So you've got him, so you can... To Barricas, do you consent to being dragged?
Yes.
And you can basically do one more step, unless you want to dash and...
Yeah, I'll sort of use my dash because I can't really do anything. I can't see any enemies, so I can't really attack anybody.
Unless you want to jump on the magic carpet.
Can I fly for movement if I go on the magic carpet? And technically, I'm leaving the park if I go on the magic carpet.
No, as long as you stay in this sort of area, then... basically, as long as you don't fly into the tree line, you'll be okay.
Mm,
You can fly low. So.
no, I'll just dash and drag Barricas along.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm just going to shout as I run past wherever I've got. I got Barricas!
I'm alive!
Move your butt! Move your butt, Clary!
Alright, so the bear is basically just going to carry on just whacking as it goes. 17 that hits, so that is... Oh, a lot of maxes in that, so that is... Right, so this one is immediately killed by that, and the damage will do half of that against this one, so it's... Okay, but the Berserker is then going to attack the bear back. For a crit and a hit.
Oh no.
Okay, so... Didn't do a lot of damage with the crit, so...
Can I make it re-roll that crit anyway?
Sure. And that was a miss. So it's just a hit now. Which did even less damage. So it's 2 plus 3. So that's 6 damage that he's done to it. So you effectively realise that the smallest amount of damage that he can do against somebody is 6.
Hey.
Alright, so all the goblins, so the satyr's dead, so Barricas, you're back.
Okie doke. Am I on a flying carpet or just like being dragged around?
Just being...
I just dragged you because I didn't know, like, if you had any like ranged attacks or anything that might shoot over, but so I just sort of dragged you along, shouting to Revy as I go.
Okay. Well, Barker's just started screaming, this is fucked up. You're gonna die.
You
Now
can
you get
still
my
move.
sense
Technically, I've put you on the path, so technically we should see Onyx from here. So technically, you could run to Onyx and not lose the path.
I guess so. Yeah, I will run through towards Onyx, and then realize there's the people on my right.
I can you
And
come around
that's-
going, ha, bitches! And then some like fancy little blast out your fingers or something. That's what Torden's envisioning.
And I guess I'm about to overkill this one over here. I'm gonna do an edge blast And I'm gonna push the shit out of the motherfucker.
Yeah, I definitely got like the cool like jump around the corner vibes and like Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, look at it.
Have you got repelling on that as well?
Yes, it is.
Oh, push him in the hole.
Hey, that's the plan. So 25, 24, and 18 to hit.
So what are those numbers again?
25, 24, 18.
Yep, all of those hits. So he gets catapulted straight into it, assuming that the Eldritch Blast doesn't kill him first.
Do you want me to roll?
I mean, it's up to you.
Just
Do you
trips
rather
over
he
the other
die by
bodies.
hole or
Oh,
die by blast? Would you rather blast all over his face, or would you rather just push him in the hole?
I think I will disintegrate part of his body, and then the rest, the carcass, will just fall throughout the inside the hole.
Well, given your modifiers, even if you rolled 1 on all of them, you would still kill him. So describe the kill, please.
Yeah, as I said, the 3 blast just hits him straight on part on the chest, and the arm, and on the leg. Those parts just start to disintegrate, and he's pushed over throughout the hole and just plops.
Okay. So, to a slightly lesser extent, but still, but quite gory. But this one's sort of like torso is just sort of flung in, and
I'm feeling very Phantom of the Menace thing going on there.
yeah.
It was 52 damage if that was the case, by the way.
Yeah. So, and you just hear that, and as he goes down, you just hear the words "Kenobi" as he's crushed and by whatever it is that's down there.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, obviously.
There's something down there, huh?
Okay, so after sort of like the grinding noise stops, the forest then returns to its ambience. So, having potentially fed, as Nasty said, a forest demon potentially, but you can add 2,025 XP for winning this.
Ooh.
You say
How much was this, sir?
2025.
2,025, yeah.
2020. Oh, yeah.
Now, all this mention of a forest demon, and my mind's going back to portals and bad things happening in the woods. Maybe you were on something. And the human sacrifice. Human, elvish sacrifice.
Says bad.
Can we maybe like move away from the hole and have this conversation not next to I'm gonna walk and join everybody, but I'm gonna like grab hold of Barracas' sleeve again and just walk with Barracas.
Okay. Jerry will come over.
Thank you.
It's like I missed you.
Otley was
Never
gonna-
leave me behind again.
I'm sorry.
Otley's gonna throw more bodies in the hole.
Otley, stop feeding the demon. Or I'll put you in the
he's,
hole.
he's gonna be like, duh, look, it's fun. He's gonna try and convince her to help him.
I'll come over and try and push the biggest one in, and it probably won't work.
Oh, as you do that, Otley gets excited. Can I run back like over the tree to where that big giant is and try and drag him to the pit?
No!
I mean, do you
Wanna
really
see,
want
like-
to?
It's like, you know when you put like, if you've ever seen like those wood chipper things, it's like I want to put the biggest tree in the wood chipper and see how much mess it makes.
Okay, so do I interpret this as you're putting everything in the hole then?
I'm gonna put the giant in first. I'm gonna get all excited at the thought of it and do that first.
Okay, can I get a strength check from you, please?
No! When did I become the sensible one? Stop feeding the demon hole!
That's a nat 20 for 30.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to drag this thing, especially in your giant's might capability, and drag it over. If anybody wants to attempt to stop him, now's the time.
This is me attempting to stop him. Stop feeding this giant demon hole!
You don't even know what's down the hole.
He's feeding it,
Yeah.
whatever it is, it's
Yeah,
bad.
Barracus, come and have a look what's in the hole. Watch
Don't
this.
go
And I
and
just
look what's
throw
in the
the big
hole. I'm
box
gonna
in
hold
there
it
and I just
and like try and stop him going
fountain of
joining in.
black stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
what's
that's why
actually, what's actually in the hole?
A demon! They're
have a
feeding
look.
some sort of demon portal.
As far as
Allegedly.
you can tell, it's just like by looking at it, you just see a pit about 30 feet deep. You can see the earthen bottom of it, but you can't see any of the bodies that have been thrown into it.
Can I do an
I
arcana
think
check?
Sir
on
was the
it?
only one who seen me
Is
throw
it-
any in.
Is it because it's dark?
No, you can see the bottom. You just can't see any of the bodies.
Can I do an
And so
arcana
when he
check to see
pushed
what
that body in, what happened?
Okay.
When squelched and got eaten.
Okay, so sorry, it's loads of people talking at once.
Yeah.
So, Tordon wants to do an arcana check on the pit. So
Got 19.
Okay. You're not entirely sure for the specifics of this, but you're fairly certain that this isn't like a portal to another dimension. You get the feeling that there is something underground which is feeding off of things which are landing in this pit. As in, it lands, it then...
Eats. You are feeding some sort of giant wormy monster. Stop feeding the giant wormy monster.
Yeah, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be our pet.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it is.
You can talk to animals as well, right? Can we can do a ritual and we can talk to it.
Yeah, I'll talk to it.
Yeah. You do that, I'll start getting more bodies ready for in a pit.
Yeah, cool.
I'm going to. Who's tired right now?
I have no spell slots left. Hello.
Why are they pissing around with the hole and not
I
listening
can do it
to
as a
me?
ritual.
Can I cast Leomund's tiny hut and make like a little house?
yeah, you can do
The
that.
exchange is the bear has to go back to normal and you have to not be so huge.
Oh yeah, the bear's back. I'll flip my wrist and the bear will turn back into the man he was. I forgot that.
Okay. So you just see this this elven guard just
It's like teeny tiny elven god. It's like,
just like
really
reappear and it's like, I have a very strange craving for honey.
small. Yeah, I'm going to cast Leomund's tiny hut in that space where the man is standing.
Sure. Shape.
If you're going to keep throwing things down the hole, you can't come sleep.
It's a hole. You're not curious.
Yeah.
I just described what's in the frickin' hole to you guys, and you still want to feed the giant evil frickin' worm.
How do you know it's evil? How many worms have you met that are evil?
How many
Yeah,
worms
that's really
do you eat
judgmental
that
of you.
eat the
Fucking loads. Most of my best friends are worms. You wormist.
Yeah, Dur talks to Mark.
Elfie
Don't judge
God,
him and his worm
Elfie
thing.
God, why is there a cannibalistic worm in a giant hole? Does it normally live here?
This is something that is unknown to the forest, my lizard savior friend.
So technically, it's not native here, so you are bringing an invasive species here, Dur.
So what we should do then is lure it out and kill it.
Do you want some spell slots first then, yeah?
I'm alright. I can turn into a beast.
Who is drawn this actual house?
Oh,
How do you know?
I'm just going to slowly start pushing people into the hut.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Can I,
happily go into the hut.
Can I ritual cast, speak with animals and see if the hit thing will speak?
Yeah, sure. But are you doing this after the hut has been created, or are you doing this while Torden's also ritualing?
Oh, wait, I'm sitting
yeah,
in the
'cause
hut. I
mine's a
can't
ritual as
actually
well.
leave the hut or the spell will break, so I
Okay.
have to sit there.
Okay.
I have to sit in the middle of it.
Okay.
I'm the area effect. Once I leave the area, the spell ends.
Once I make my move.
I'm not sitting here all day to give you guys a safe space to sleep. Just so you can poke holes at worms.
I'll talk to the worm pit and then I'll probably reduce it down by now in size and then we can go and...
How
Thing
about
is, though,
rest and then talk to the giant worm so you have spell slots back?
But it might be delicious. You haven't even had worm meat.
We can do that after you've got spell slots back. I can't save your ass and hold on to Barracrass. And
I don't want to wait 8 hours to see what's in this hole.
Well, you were the ones that threw minotaur and stuff in there. We could have been eating that.
That's true.
That's like cannibalism.
Really? You're saying that to me?
Yeah, you can eat
The
it.
cannibal.
Yeah.
I'll be your arm, I'll eat, yeah? I always wondered what dwarf tastes like.
And can I just also point out that we have a dwarf and we have a hole, and nobody has said anything.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm so fascinated with it?
Yeah, but then technically Revy should be coming and to be filling the hole. So should Onyx.
Can I do like some kind of survival or nature check to look down there and see if this is like what kind of creature this might be?
Yeah. I mean, it
Okay,
sounds
so
like an
are
ant
you
to me.
doing this before or after you do speak with animals?
I always speak with animals anyway.
Okay, cool.
I've got it like with my
He's
staff.
not casting
it's
it, he just
passive.
talks to them.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they talk back.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean
so-
they understand it.
Yeah, so can I get your check, please?
21. Looking for like tracks or
Okay, but as far as you can, but you're not seeing any tracks. You're not seeing any anything like scales or fur or anything like that. So what you're basically guessing that wherever it is that you're looking at its natural skin, and it's camouflaged in some way to look like Earth.
Oh shit. Are we seeing? So when he throws the body down there, is the body just like falling? Is it just like disappearing, or is it like what? When I'm like we're literally watching him put the body in, right? What does it look like when it hits the bottom?
Yeah. So you put.
Yeah.
So you
Touching
do.
another one.
So a body is thrown in, and you specifically watch the pit, and it's a case of, it lands, it hits the bottom. There's like a split-second delay, and then the Earth basically just folds up like against it, and then like crushing it, which is what causes the blood splat to squirt up, and then it levels out.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
So it's
I
like
mean-
constricting around the body and then the body sort of liquefying. So as to where its mouth is, you don't know.
I think. What if we tied a rope to someone and lowered them in?
You know what? I was really tempted, but I also don't want to be liquefied, so I think
Yeah,
I'll pass.
no, it's not a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's entirely up to you guys. If you want to do this, then you can.
Where's that elf gone?
I'm gonna put my foot down. We're
kidding,
not
I'm
sacrificing anyone to the damn worm of
Yeah.
death.
Someone
You don't
will-
know. It could be a worm god. It could give us worm powers.
Can we not sit and have a conversation in the hut so people get their rest while we're having this discussion rather than at the edge of the frickin' pit?
Yeah, so but the elf is sort of in agreement on this point. So it's like, yes, and if we could have something to eat, that would be most desirous.
Do we have any
They-
rations?
You want everything, didn't you? Save your life, went off food.
Well, the beast creatures spent more time eating us than ensure that we got to eat something else. So anything you have to offer will be greatly appreciated.
I have some rations. He can have a ration of mine.
Is that it? I think he lizard, and he takes it from you, and he opens it up, and I'm guessing pretty much most of it is meat.
Mine's dried meat, yeah.
Yeah, so thank you. And he very tentatively takes out a piece of jerky and just nibbles on the end of it.
It's goat meat, it's fine.
Oh, in that case, and he just then starts chomping down on it. Onyx,
Yeah,
are you in the
It's
house?
Dirk's just gonna chime in and go, yeah, his name was Goat. Lovely dwarf he was.
Oh my god, no!
So I've never eaten a dwarf. Like, duh. And this is rations we all have. This is rations that technically you guys gave me because you bought in a shop because you got pissed off I was eating monsters. Now I feel like I'm in Delicious in the frickin' Dungeon.
I was just about to reference that anime. I love that show.
Yes, I'm also aware of that show. It's very enlightening.
Hey, at least I don't eat the walking mushrooms. I leave that to them. I'm not going to point at Onyx and
At which point, you look for you say as you say this, you can just see a mushroom just like casually just bopping along, so walking along, and it sort of stops, realizes someone's talking about it, and so
It technically can't see me inside the hut. Technically,
Yeah,
the only people that can you see out are not in.
But it seems to have some appreciation that someone's talking about. It stops, looks around, sees the spectre that's just hanging out, and the flying sword that's just hanging out as well, and then just legs it back into the forest.
Oh,
But anyway, adventurers.
I won't throw it in a bit.
Well, anyway, I thank you for rescuing me. I fear my fate would have been most terrible if I had gone into the pit, as my brethren had. Aside from the two that were just flung into the forest for no apparent reason.
Oh, they're over there somewhere. I'm going to point in the general direction that they landed.
Are they still alive?
no.
Would we be here if they were?
I don't know. You adventurers seem to do things as you see fit.
Yeah, Otley did a medicine check by sticking his finger in the dead body. Pretty sure it was him.
No. God, play out.
I learned it from Revy.
Oh, chow down on some more jerky.
I love that it's become a canon thing.
I hope everyone is like eating their own jerky and not just stealing mine.
Everyone's just stolen your jerky.
Well, then you'll owe me more goats.
Should we try and get some information out of this elf? Maybe he knows about the worm god in the
But he said
glory
it's not of this
wormhole.
world and it shouldn't be there. He's already said that.
But
Yes,
it's like a friendly worm, right?
A friendly worm just casually eats every alpha monster he kicks down the frickin' hole.
Yes, in terms of that, it seems to be rather impartial.
Why were they sacrificing? Why were the what are they forest creatures? Horrible forest creatures. What do they have to gain by?
Those are
feeding?
not forest creatures. Those are creatures of chaos that have been brought here by the turmoil that the rest of the land has been suffering from.
And you know of these? Are they portals in throughout your land?
And aware of, not necessarily aware personally. The scouts have been reporting several portals, and thus chaos creatures and creatures of the Shadowfell have been coming through, and obviously that's not helping matters, but from what we can tell, the portals from the Chaos Realm, they are the ones that are more numerous and more powerful. But I will also say the Shadowfell situation that we find ourselves in, that happened before the portal started appearing from the Chaos Land.
He is very knowledgeable for someone who's been captured and potentially being a sacrifice.
The forest makes me psychic to all intelligence, which I can tell you is extraordinarily annoying in a moment of crisis. But the Wild Hunt has been called, so hopefully a large army will be summoned soon, and should the trees wake up from their slumber, maybe they will aid us in this cause as well.
Oh yeah, the trees.
You sound really like disheartened there, Barracus.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The important thing is that we don't harm the trees until the trees come to an arrangement.
Wonderful.
Yes.
It was a snail, technically.
No, don't worry.
And we did technically bring it back to life. It just died of so much.
It again turns to an IKEA mom. So are you like a guard from the capital?
Yes, you could say so. I mean, my regiment was garrisoned in the capital themselves, but with the Red Paladin threat on the shores, the majority of the Glade Guard has been sent to the coast, as it were, with the Eternal Guard staying to garrison the capital.
So were you directed on the shores then?
I was. Then the Chaos forces then cut our regiment away from the central part of the forest. Me and my group, there were 5 of us, we were then sent to investigate. We were captured, unfortunately.
Well, because we are directed to the actual capital. We not we would love a guide. Since we save you, now it would be nice for you to save us.
But by virtue of being here, the forest will guide you to where you need to go. Of course, anybody who is known would know this.
What about if someone fell off the path or got kicked off by a giant and stuff?
In that case, yes, you would need a guide.
Go look at Barracast. Do you want him to drag you along?
I will pop off my bottle of wine. A bit pleasure.
Although I fear I may be a poor guide in this particular instance, as you can see, I'm most injured. But if you are willing to put up with that and take the risk that I may fall on the battlefield, then I'm willing to guide you.
So, guys, do we want to take responsibility for the NPC elf not dying?
No.
Read in between the lines there.
I'm gonna. Is it possible I can like heal him even slightly?
Yeah, can I patch him up?
Well, I gather you guys are going to try and do a long rest.
That's kind of why we're in the hut, but yes.
Oh
Yeah.
that's a good shout. Yeah.
We are long resting in the hut. This is why I made the hut. I made a safe space to talk and sleep and to stop Otley kicking things down the giant hole.
You're in good hands, Elf. I'm well trained in battlefield medicine.
Just watch out if he sticks his fingers in your mouth, he might declare you dead.
Well, in that case, I would gladly accompany you. I'll send word to my commanders of the situation, and hopefully I'll be able to retrieve my pack and my weaponry.
Where would they be? Please don't stay down the hole.
Fortunately, no, and he sort of gestures over there.
Okay, you can get it. Well done.
Okay, so he'll quickly drop out and he'll kneel by the 2 corpses that are over here, do a sort of like religious ceremony over their bodies, and then starts gathering up the equipment. Would anybody like to assist him in this?
I can't leave because if I leave her, the hat will be destroyed.
Help
can
him do
help
what?
him.
Beat up his stuff.
Pick up his stuff and pray for his dead companions.
Yeah, I think that's the Revy's.
You would think so, but I've got a -1 on religion.
What? How do you have a
How did you
minus
say that?
one in religion? Sorry.
That's almost as bad as the wizard with a minus to his intelligence.
What?
How is Otley more intelligent than Revy?
I
I'm
know, man.
double checking this that I'm not more intelligent than right. In terms of religion, I'm a +10
Yes.
to religion, and I'm not even a cleric.
No, I have a 0 in nature. I'm a druid. Makes no sense.
Yeah, but
We're the best.
I have. What is it? Intelligence is only +5 because I have a special thing to give me extra intelligence. My base intelligence is actually shit.
Well, guys, this is when we all are a group. We all compensate each other, right?
Yeah.
As he says, with his plus.
I will
things
tell
for his
Revy how the religion works, but I can't leave, so I'm gonna have to shout at you while you do it.
I've got my hand on my chin. I'm just absorbing information.
Now go with my blessing and go help the dude. I feel like a pope. I'm gonna like sit on my carpet and feel like shamanically amazing. I am so ready to be the shaman of my village. I found my people.
Okay, so in that regard, can I get you to do religion with advantage?
Religion with advantage. Behold. I got a 9.
So, I thank you, cleric, but you seem to be ignorant of our ways of doing things. Fortunately, in our culture, we don't stick our fingers in the eyes of our dead.
I warned you he would do that.
He's been watching Otley with all of these corpses. tonight.
floppy palming all over the corpse. Yeah. Fumbling with my symbol in the other hand. Okay. Your ways are strange, elf.
Yes, and I would also thank you to not drop your hair in the mouths of the deceased. Okay, so Onyx, I'm assuming you're over there to help gather up the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get investigation from me?
Probably the first thing for me. What is my stats? Investigation. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's not too bad. She says as she rolls a nat 1. Do I use the hero point for this?
Yeah,
I feel
if you
like
want.
that's a bit
If you want.
silly. I have 6 apparently, so yeah, I'll use a hero point.
I think we gained it. Matt gives us hero points on our birthdays, and I think if we do cool things, we can earn extra ones.
Yeah. Because I have used hero points, and I remember tracking that, so... Great. Don't be in that one. Okay, that is so much better. Thank God. Okay, so... 23 this time.
Okay, so you gather up the belongings of a female elf in a sort of more dark, so light green and brown outfit, and you can see that she was very much the archer of the group. So first off, you get her longbow and just like her normal quiver of arrows, but then what appears to be a contraption on her left arm is effectively a leather bracer that then has 3 arrows, which are basically slotted upside down, so the fletching facing upwards. And on following these arrows, you can see that they're glittering blue and have like an almost cruelty to how they're shaped and how sharp they are.
Ooh. Okay. I'm guessing I've never seen anything like it then.
Give me a history check.
Oh gosh, this dice going. Ooh. History. 16.
Okay. You've never seen one of them before, but you do recognize them. This is a silverthorn arrow.
Oh.
I think she's hoping you'll fill in the blanks there.
So, if you wanted to claim them, you can add them to your inventory.
Oh. Yes. So long as it's, like, not gonna be frowned upon that I'm, like, mugging the dead, but, like, it's fine, right?
He doesn't seem particularly bothered by it, no.
Oh, thank God.
The needs of the live outweigh the needs of the dead.
I was gonna say, it's in her name, you know? Like, I'll totally do it. What kind of arrows were they again?
Silver thorn, and there's thorn with an E on the end.
Ah, thank you.
I can add them to your inventory if you want.
Oh, I found it. It's all good. And it was 3 of them, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
So would you like to tell the class what they do?
If the target is killed, the body then suffers the effect of a level 2 catapult against anything in a 15-foot line along the line that it was hit from. What?
So it flings the body.
Yeah, so basically you kill somebody with this, they get flung, damaging anything in its path behind it.
It's amazing! I love them! Oh, I'm very happy now. Thank you.
Hey, did anybody throw the shamanic brave priesty person down the hole?
I think everyone got thrown down the hole.
Oh. She might have had some information on her.
That's right. We'll go down the hole tomorrow and get her back out.
Yeah. I didn't throw the shaman in. I threw the big one.
I just got visions of Dirt saying that, like, snuggled up in his blanket, like, I'm so tired, go away. And then I'm just like, Hey, did you push that body down a hole? There could have been information on it.
Okay.
To be fair, I wouldn't have pushed it down there.
Nah, Otley would have thrown the big giant thing, and then he would have been doing his ritual to talk to the worm, and then he would have gone in the hut.
Okay, so are you talking to it now, or you go long rest and then talk?
He'll do the ritual, like he would have started the ritual when they were doing the ritual for the hut. So probably as they're talking to the elf, he'll be talking to the thing, and then he'll go in.
Does anyone have speak with dead? So we've been through this before, right? No one does.
No, not anymore.
Barker's got rid of it.
Change of faith.
Yeah, conversion does that to people. They can't talk to the dead anymore. Okay, so how would you like to begin this conversation, Audley?
He's just gonna sort of like look down it a little bit after he's like dropped in the big giant thing. I don't even know if it can understand it, unless it's a beast. But he's just like dirt worm thing. Can you understand? Can you talk?
So as you do this, you can as you say this, you do see like this earthen bottom does shift just ever so slightly. And so it says, you just hear this rumbling voice, and it's coming from the earth, like, in general around you, not from the pit, but from all around you. And then says, "Who are you?"
My name's Otley. I just found these people trying to sacrifice some guy, and I figured that rather than one
Are
sacrifice,
you here
you'd
to
want both of them.
feed me? He interrupts.
I guess I was, yeah. I suppose I was, yeah. I threw the big one in. It was pretty cool. Did you like it?
Yes.
So, why are you here?
I have always been here. Since before the trees, before people, before creatures, I have been here.
Oh, you're like one of them like primordial guys, right?
Yes.
That's pretty sick. Do you know a lot? Like, if you've been here that long, you must know a lot about this whole place, right?
I stretch from one side to the next and around again.
Ah. So do you like move?
At times, when I hunger.
Ah. What do you normally eat?
Anything. If trees get too deep, I eat their roots. If daylight becomes too bright, I eat the earth. When creatures venture down into the dark, I eat them.
Oh.
Shall I eat you?
I'd prefer if you didn't. I mean, I did just feed you loads of people.
Yes.
So I feel like that's earned me a favour, perhaps, that you don't eat me and my friends.
Perhaps. It is hard to tell you surface dwellers from another.
Well,
there are those who
have any...
step with heavier feet, and those who do not step at all. I can tell those apart, but not those with the similar step.
Okay, so you can tell the size of creatures, but you can't, like, tell who they are.
Yes.
Okay. There's no way we could, like, make a way so you can tell it's us then.
There are so many who step above me, I might not be able to tell.
Damn, I would have made a cool deal, but I don't know how that'll work then.
Do you dance?
I haven't done for a while.
I don't like people who dance.
Well, then we'll get along fine then, because like I said, I haven't danced for a long time. Those guys I threw in the pit just now, I think they like dancing, so it's a good thing you ate them.
Yes. This sun window is different from the others. I do not remember it.
The sun window?
Oh,
Torton just shouts over, like, really unsubtly at the hole.
Otley's not super intelligent.
Many
So
such
you're-
windows have appeared.
So there's loads. Oh, so you were saying when you stretch, so there's loads of these sun windows around then.
Many. I'm not used to it. To feel the sun on my flesh is strange.
I don't think he likes it. I think we need to bury him.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
So was that?
Is it like a good thing or a bad thing? Like you don't like it or you do?
It is different. The wind is cold.
Do you want the sun window to go away?
If there is no more food to come from it, then yes. When I move, entire lands shake. If this hole is still here, I might make it bigger.
Ah. So if I let you feed on stuff here a little bit more, and then we can cover the hole up, the window, and then you'll move somewhere else, and then it won't like make the hole big.
You might think of it as moving, but my body will not move.
Yeah, this thing's massive. It's going to cover like the entire underground, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, I could do that.
if you wish,
Yeah, I can. I'll give you some more food, and then I'm gonna have a bit of a rest with my friends. So don't go making this bigger for now. And then when we've had a bit of a rest, we can help cover the hole for you. And then you don't have to worry about the cold wind.
I give you gratitude.
Nice. What's your name, by the way? You're a cool guy. I'm gonna call you Doug.
Hey.
Yeah, because you
If-
dug a hole.
If you wish, some people call me Diggy.
Oh,
Big Doug. There
I
you go.
love this
That's your
guy.
new name. I'm
Diggy
Otley.
Smalls.
Nice to meet you, Diggy Doug.
Sorry, too many people spoke at the same time.
Diggy Doug, they decided to call him Diggy Doug.
Okay. I have been known as by many names. Some people call me Jorgamunda, others Diggy.
And you call me Dick.
Jorgenman. Would Otley recognise that?
Yep, absolutely.
You're like the. Oh, I've heard of you, mate. Yeah, you're pretty cool.
Bearing in mind, he's also said that he goes from one side of the land to the other. So,
Yeah, Otley's now piecing it together. He's like, oh shit, I've just met the Jorgenmunder.
Fucking-
You're like the worm of worms, mate. You're like the best one. I'm just saying. My people tell stories about you. You're pretty sick.
I do not feel ill.
It's just a dwarven phrase where I'm from. Don't worry about it. It means good.
What is a dwarf?
Me.
I see.
It's like we're like on the other side of the world from here, but like on the north, and then there's some on the south by the big mountains. I don't know if you've seen them ones before.
I do not see. I have no eyes.
Oh, you can sense stuff though. In fact, you're underground, right?
Yes.
Any chance since you're like super old? I happen to be looking for this. I've got this like pickaxe thing. It's part of a set, right? And there's this forge, really old forge, back in the ground somewhere. You wouldn't know where that is, would you?
There are those in this land who delve deeply. There are chasms that go deeper still. Before mortals walked on the land, there were chasms that dug to the center of the earth.
And is there any special magical forges in any of them that you know of?
I know not what a forge is.
Don't really know how to explain that one to a big worm.
Though, in one of these deep shafts that go deeper than memory can cover by the mortals, a creature has been released. Or maybe partly released. It is making a lot of noise.
Do you know where it is?
By your reckoning, to the south and the west, and then deep, deep, deep underground.
Would that be Mocky Heston?
Yes. That has been suffering frequent and destructive earthquakes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So he's basically told us something that's going over there is to do with a creature that's woken up that shouldn't be awake.
Mm-hmm. Balrogs is my guess.
No,
Something
Scott's
like
starting that.
This is a creature almost as old as me, and it slithers like me. In another age, I called him friend, but in his defeat, I knew him as Typhon.
Dun, dun,
Okay, so
dun.
there's a guy called Typhon, and he's got beef with Diggy Doe.
And
it's
he's a
in
Motti
Mocky
Heston.
Heston.
Bit of pain in the bum.
I do not have a bum.
I love the worm can hear me in my little hut miles. Like,
Yeah,
40
you guys
foot
missed
away,
out on
plus
meeting Diggy Doe.
depth of the
Pretty
hole.
cool.
Okay, anything further you want to say to it?
I was hoping it would have some information on where this forge is, but it doesn't seem like it does.
Well, if you sort of like, as you're thinking about this, about how to phrase it, you do realize that it's something of a futile task, because the only way that he can really sense things is through vibration. Until he knows that there are caverns down there, but he doesn't know how to identify the different ones from wherever it is that they are.
Yeah,
So
I mean, his only take, like his way of describing it, that's what I was trying to think of. I guess he would sort of
Noisy.
a forge being like it might get like the vibrations of a hammer beating against metal as it's making things. If
there
it's
are
able to
such
somehow
caverns
tell the
that make
difference
such
between-
noise, but they are many. They have grown silent for over, I don't know how long it's been, but they are quiet now. Before, when dwarves were potent in those times, they were very loud.
So you wouldn't know, being as old as you are, you wouldn't know of Moradin.
I do not know a Moradin.
Well, never mind. Well, I'm gonna have a rest with my friends, Diggy Dug, but I'll leave you with another snack, and then I'll come out and we'll give you some breakfast in the morning, and we'll get that sky window closed up.
I bid you farewell.
Cool. See you later, Diggy Dug, and I'm gonna kick that little satyr next to me into the hole, and then go in the hut.
All right then. So are all of you long resting?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otley's gonna tell Dirt all about how cool the Diggy Dug worm was.
So it was a
He's
worm
super
god.
excited.
I
No,
fucking
it's
knew
not
it was a
bad.
worm god.
It was, mate. Jormungandr is like the worm god. Is like my people. Oh, mate.
That's
So cool.
bad. How big do you reckon it is then?
Well, my people say it goes around the whole world, so massive.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's going to give us some powers for just, being cool and that?
I was hoping so, but I don't know. But we're going to give him breakfast in the morning, so you can help me give him some breakfast in the morning. We'll shove some of those things in the hole.
I'll get on
Yeah,
the
and then
side
he
of a
wants us
worm
to
god.
cover it up. I don't know if you've got any druid powers that can help bury the hole, 'cause it doesn't like
yeah.
like the wind.
No, that'll be easy. I can do that.
Yeah, maybe if we do that, it'll give us some cool powers. I don't know.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm down.
We'll have to see. I don't know though. I was asking it about where that cool forge is that I'm looking for. It goes with my pickaxe, but it didn't know anything.
Yeah.
They said there's something going down in Mothy Heston though.
Ain't that where we sent their fella? What's his name?
Scott.
Yeah, that's the geezer.
So you don't
Well,
know
wherever
if
it is,
you don't know if the earthquakes that have been described to you are Balrog related, but Diggy has basically said to you that there's a shaft that basically goes right down to the Earth's core, and somewhere in that is something that's causing the earthquakes.
That's woken up. This should be asleep. It shouldn't be awake.
Yep.
Didn't he give it a name as well? I'm assuming technically Otley told us what the name is as well.
Yeah. I'll let say what the name was.
Yeah, Typhon.
Yeah. I don't know if that.
Can I
anyone
root
knows
around in
that?
Dur's beard while he's sort of like half having a weird little panic attack, sleepy thing, and steal the sending stone out of his beard?
Sure.
My perception passive is 20.
That's fine. I'm just rooting for your beard.
I would have let you have it, but the fact that I'm sleeping and someone's going to try and put their hand near my mouth, that's what Tyler would
Where
bite
should
you.
I ever think things like that through? Just give me the sending stone, Dur.
No. You're a sleeping, fierce teeth goblin, and you're going to try and put your hand near his mouth.
Technically, the beard's how long? I could just pull the beard off you and drop all the stuff on you.
You definitely can.
Fine, I'll wake Dur up by slapping him on the head. Give me the sending stone.
And I'll just pull a rock out of my beard and give it to her.
Thank you. Go to sleep.
It's just a normal rock.
Like it's a magic spell. Wake up, Dur. Sleep, Dur.
Okay, so have you actually given her the sending stone or just a random stone?
No, he would have just whatever she wanted. He would have tried to pull that out.
Okay, cool. Okay, so who would you like to send to?
Shall we tell? Is it Scott that's gone to Motty Heston?
You ordered him there. It's only been technically it's only been like a day.
Fine, we'll tell Scott. You can tell him and we'll give the stone to Otley. You talk better.
I talk better. I don't know about that. I've got a -1 to my charisma.
Fine, Onyx or Barracas, you do it.
It's Barracus.
I don't even remember who Scott is.
I know, I'm 0. Charisma.
Scott's
Yeah,
the werewolf
Barracus.
that has a son who's a cat.
Okay.
Oh, that clears up.
So the Sending Stone does this little bleepy bleep, and but even though that you aimed for Scott, George answers.
Barracas has got it now. I go to Barracas.
But instead of doing a general greeting, he says, "Master Padwin, come back here this instant."
George.
So there's a bit of scrunching noise, and the sounds you go and someone picks up the phone, physically picks it up, and is like, "Please hold." At which point you hear something resembling a small explosion, and then Padwin's voice going, "It wasn't me."
Barracas, what did you teach that child?
That's not my fault. That's not my fault.
Exactly like Padwin.
Very well. This is the Alpha residence.
I'm holding a stone up to Barracas. In his face, I'm like waving him like, hello? Answer!
Well, I'm so sorry, but I spaced out. I don't know what we're calling for.
You're telling him the name of the potential thing that he's fighting in Monty Typhon.
Typhon.
Yeah.
Oh, Master George, we are calling regarding some information that we have regarding Monte Heston.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Have you got any news on Monte Heston and the alphas that we sent over there?
Not as yet. But Lord Birch is being somewhat unenthused about leaving, and is making sure that he has packed the maximum amount of provisions and supplies for his, shall I say, dangerous quest.
Scott being an ass, stop being an ass, I'll go do your job.
He shit himself. Rightly so, though. If someone told me to go and fight a Balrog, I'd shit myself too.
He's the one that runs around saying he's so much better than us.
Yeah, but he's not as good as Diggy Dug.
Okay, so do you want to relay what Diggy Dug has put forward?
Yeah, basically relaying all the information that we got about Monte Heston and trying to get them to know as well, and maybe also to relay this message over to Scott.
Very well. I shall endeavour to give this information to him forthwith, although I suspect he may take this opportunity as reason to further delay his departure, as he may find that he will need to research this Typhon.
As long as he's the one dealing with it, he owes us.
Indeed. Is there anything more that I could be of service for?
Send more goats.
Very well. I shall endeavour to have the pantry filled with goats. Are these live goats, or can they be cured?
They can be cured.
Well, live goats taste better.
I could be a goat.
I didn't think anybody else was interested in live goat, Barracas.
They're good for sacrifices, that's all.
Ooh, I'm a goat. Can I be sacrificed?
No, doesn't work like
I
that.
know this really cool pit we can put you in.
You can't use a demon to raise all the demons.
I'm not a demon. I'm a goat.
We're a shapeshifter, technically. You're some sort of weird shapeshifter.
I don't know what shapeshifter is.
You.
Summer. No, wait. I can't be a ewe. A ewe is a female sheep.
Go learn how to be one then.
If there is nothing else, unfortunately, Master Padwin has caused something of a detonation in the East Wing, so I will need to facilitate that.
Better not be in our house, because I thought George moved to our house.
It is our house.
Why
Oi, don't mess our house up. Just like that. You already had it a day, don't blow it up.
Indeed, I shall provide you with a full report upon your return. And at which point he hangs up.
Whoa. Piece of work.
We're paying the guy, right?
I thought George was supposed to be good at these kind of things.
Yeah.
Okay, so is everyone long rested?
Good. Yeah.
Just out of interest, who was on the lowest health?
I was on health, and then I got healed.
I was okay. I took it from bit damage.
I got down to 62, which is pretty low for me.
Okay.
I had 191 left. I was fine.
Jesus, how much health have you got? I was happy with my 108.
Your max is 108. My max is 207.
Well, my max is 130, so I took only a little bit of damage, but I was just chuffed that I had only that much, you know? I was like, yeah, I'm pretty healthy for who I am.
My was 114.
Oh.
And that's only because somebody gave me something to boost my health, because my health was actually only like 82.
Oh my god.
So someone gave me an amulet of something. I've got a funny feeling it might have been Dark because I was getting pissed off because I kept nearly dying.
You stole it from Morella.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Morella.
I think
We left her
Dirk
naked.
stole it off Morella and then gave it to me because it was in his beard.
Okay, so the elf guard who has announced himself as Relnor Carquin, but as a
Carquin or Carquin?
Carquin.
Carquin.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as basically said, the best way to get through the forest is to follow the path directly. The path does change depending upon what's happening in the forest. So, like, if a tree decides to move and create a new path, then the forest will show the way to go around that. So the best way to go is to follow the path directly. In regards to Barracas, he won't necessarily get lost in the forest if he's following basically you lot who do know the path, but if anybody goes after him if he wanders and somebody goes after him, then that will count as going off the path.
Guys, basically, I can't go first. That's all. Keep me in the middle.
Can I tie Barracas to the elf?
I don't want to get tied to a fucking stranger.
I can tie you to Dirk.
No, I mean, I'll just hang out with Barracas. I think he's a big boy. He's not going to, like, fucking wander off. It's not Padwin.
That's what I was thinking. Why do we need to be tied to anyone?
He's probably just going to stay next to us, right, Barracas? Or are you a flight risk? Have I read it wrong?
I'm pretty sure he's a flight risk. Did you see the way the Cygor kicked him?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, but then if I'm tied to him, I'm going fucking flying as well. What am I going to do? Hold him back?
Yeah.
Well, then might I suggest you attach him to your strongest fighters so that they can...
I'm just going to look at Ollie.
I'm going to take my belt off and be like, nah, it's not me. I don't know what you're on about.
I'll be happy to stay next to Revy.
Uh-oh. Don't leave the path.
Just stay near us and don't wander off in the path, and you're fine.
I don't have to, you're not holding hands tied together. There will be like a bit of space in the rope. It's just so if he starts to wander, you'll know he's wandering because the rope will go the wrong way or whatever.
Yeah, but we could
If
just.
any of us leave the path, we're fucked.
Yeah, he can just watch where we're going and not wander off.
Go away, Frank. Frank is not allowed in my bubble. Frank counts as an enemy, so therefore he is stuck outside and he can't find us.
Okay, fine.
Because it is covered. It's disguised into the world around us.
I'll have you know, darling, any restraints need to be tightly, very tightly installed upon the various parties.
We don't know who you're talking to, Frank. There's no one here.
Mm. I mean, I've got chains. They're fiery chains, so it's probably not comfortable. But
I guess he will love it.
Wait, I've just
Frank
had
or
a
you?
really cool idea. Barracrest, stay still. Frank, come here.
No.
you're gonna tie him to Frank.
I've-
You just said he's not allowed in the hut.
And then they can get lost in the woods together.
Darling, I will come wherever you need me to, but you won't let me in.
Who said that?
We can see out, but he can't see in technically.
Oh, in that way. Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay, so what's happening?
Good question. What the fuck is happening?
Well, Otley wants to go feed the great worm thing before we leave and bury it.
Yeah, we're gonna feed it breakfast and then bury it in the morning.
I guess then we're going to carry
After
on
the
wandering. Frank, you can go away now.
Very well,
Is it?
darling.
Otley, in
Enjoy
your
yourself.
history, is Yorkman, does he often just eat, like, flesh?
Well, he's like the world eater, so I guess he eats everyone eventually.
I guess so, when you put it like that.
He eats anything then.
Yeah.
Just feels a bit dodge, just pushing these corpses into the...
We could just feed him Frank.
No, it's, to be fair, they all like dancing, and he doesn't like people who like to dance. So
Well, there you go then. More excuse. More excuse.
Yeah.
He doesn't like them dancing on the earth. So
Erica,
he's
you
eating
look like
them.
a
They're not
dancer.
dancing.
Do you like dancing? Unrelated question.
So who was that to?
Paracas. He's the most charismatic in the group. He's clearly a good dancer.
I can dance if you want me to dance, or I can make you dance. That would be fun, yeah.
I suggest don't any of us dance because Diggy Dug really don't like it. So when we see some enemies, if there's near a Diggy Dug hole, make all the enemies dance. He'll
Yeah,
love
that'd be
that.
hilarious.
He'll just start eating everyone.
I can totally make that happen.
Doesn't that spell like stop you moving as well? So they literally just dance on the spot and then they're just gonna get eaten.
Is that going to be our game plan going forward now? Every time we come across a hole with an enemy next to it, going to make them dance just to see if this worm comes and eats them.
I like it.
We can
Yeah, I had a lot
I
of fun
suppose
just
it makes
pushing him. I think
better. It's
making him
better
dance
sense than
is
sending.
really-
Wait, so we've upgraded from Sudowoodo to frickin' like Dratini.
We can organize the biggest flesh mob ever created.
And then just have it eaten.
and then it dies.
Dance to the death.
I think you've
We need to
broken
find a
Nestle.
way to like amplify
got
Barracus'
this in a
spells.
freaking
to have, like, a
Dratini
bigger thing.
A flash mob and then this Dratini coming out. Dratini! Kill everyone.
Okay, so you're throwing the rest of the corpses in?
Yeah, I don't think we've got any way to like talk to dead bodies. So, can we search them first though?
Sure. But the minotaurs are basically just dressed in basic non-magical scale armor. The berserker is basically just effectively topless, mostly just dressed in belts. But the mage, on the other hand, has various. Sorry, one
That's
sec.
why I thought I might have some information on them somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the berserker is very much topless because he got like disintegrated and put in the hole.
yeah. But the mage does have.
Problem
First off, he's got his dagger and his arcane focus, which appears to just be a necklace of various types of bones of creatures. And so he then has what appears to be his antlers have been effectively cut off, and then another set of antlers have then been sort of welded to it and clamped into place with metal pieces. So no, his antlers, his horns, rather. But he then has what appears to be a book which is made up of flayed skin, but inside the book is blank.
Probably some stupid, can only read it language if you're part of the crew.
Well, that's more of a wizard thing, I think.
I
don't
guess
think
we're all
Poppy's
done with
gonna
our
have
rest,
any-
so I can drop the tiny hut.
Yep.
I guess I'll investigate the book for you then.
Okay, so but you take the book. Do you speak? You don't speak Abyssal, do you?
Well, you said it's blank, so technically.
Right, so as you take the book, as basically somebody who casts magic through books,
Okay.
but the writing then appears on the book as you're holding it.
Oh, common, draconic, elvish, infernal, and lizard
Okay. So you basically see this as what is very satanic and very sort of like devilish style text, like loads of pentagrams, seeing eyes, that sort of thing. But the moment that you let the book go, it then goes blank again.
Do I identify it as being abyssal?
Give me insight.
Would it be insight or religion?
Sorry, Arcana rather.
Arcana. 20.
Yeah, you recognise this as Abyssal.
Can anyone read abyssal?
Yeah, I can.
If I hold the book, can Barracas read it while I'm holding it?
Or you can just give it to him, see if he can read it in the same way.
Yeah.
So
I'll do that. And then if it doesn't work, can I hold on to the book and see if he can then read it while I'm holding it?
yeah. So so Barracas, as you
Yeah.
you read it while Tordum is holding it, and you're able to say it quite well. You try taking it off her. The text does dissipate, but it takes a while for it to do it. And you kind of gather that your casting ability has some say in that. But after a while, it does fade away to invisible ink.
So then I have to hold on to it again.
Yeah.
Is this useful?
What does the book says?
So as you read through it, you can see this isn't necessarily sort of like a spell book in the same way that you would recognize it. But like where it basically says like page 19 fireball spell or page 303 fly or anything like that. This appears to be effectively a journal of this shaman, and then whenever he learnt a spell and put it into this book, he then just simply marked it with a folded page. So it's a combination of this of this creature's journeys through hell, coming across a chieftain, swearing allegiance to him. That chieftain then got killed, swearing allegiance to another one, generally the person who killed the first chieftain, growing in power, marking off new spells, and so, as you sort of skim through the book, you come across the name Rugrim, rather, who appears to be his current chieftain that he reports to.
Interesting. I said that to the group as well as soon I read it.
Can Tordum ask Barracas, well, when we have breaks, can you teach me how to read this on my own?
I'm not a good teacher, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's something that you could definitely try. It's not something you'd be able to do overnight.
No, I guess
It will-
that.
it
But
will
no,
be
but
a
basically
project.
you're saying there's spells in it. Potentially I could learn the spells in the book if someone can teach me how to speak Infernal.
You have a spell called Comprehend Languages. You can just learn any language.
Abysmal. Yeah, but I haven't got it.
Oh, I thought it was just a standard one. My bad. I thought it was
No.
like saying all wizards got.
No.
Yeah. Should have picked that one up. Next time we're in town, we'll pick you that one up.
Well, Baracus can start me off, so because maybe I can learn a spell that's useful in the book for like this shit that's going on.
Imagine it's comprehend languages.
Then that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's
Let's pray
quality.
to the DM and oh, wonderful DM of the world.
Okay, purely because it's you're sitting right next to me, and you only talk to me like that when you want something. No.
Guess what?
What?
I am buying you no more stuff.
Okay.
No more games. No, your games are cancelled. Your Steam account is cancelled.
Okay.
No stroking me. The cat is on my lap. She will bite.
I know. Okay, so now that's been cleared up, what are you doing with the hole?
Diggy. Oh, but we're making the elves do most of the work because the elves always fill in the freaking holes.
Yeah, Otley's going to help push into the...
I can just do mould earth and just push loads of dirt in it.
Yeah. I'll finish putting the rest of the bodies in there to feed breakfast to Diggy Doug.
Okay.
Kind of glad we decided not to try and fight Jormungandr.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Probably would have gone badly for us.
And the rest of the world.
Yeah, none of us are Thor, so we would have been pretty fucked.
No.
Yeah, anyway, you're getting there, Otley.
I have a cousin, though, called Thor.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, I am a, you know, I have a hammer and I ride lightning, so I suppose I'm close.
You're getting there. Yeah.
Yeah. Although you rode the lightning, that was pretty sick. I was cool.
It was pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah, I've been practicing that one.
Yeah.
I'm a master of
like
nature. I can control the elements. You should see me. I don't know, do something else later. I'll do something cool, maybe. I don't know. And I'll just carry on pushing.
Yeah.
So
We'll have to
as
come
you
up with
two are
some cool,
chatting
like,
about this
combo
and
moves.
filling in the hole, you just see this. The rest of you just see Chris Helmsworth just standing behind them, looking really impressive, and then just sort of sees, he's just like, "Oh,
my cousin.
You're not paying attention to me. This has never happened before. What do I do?"
Hi. Wait, haven't we met Thor before when Morela summoned him by mistake?
Yes.
Where's Morela when you need her?
Yeah.
Yeah, Revy.
Revy didn't
Am I
get rid
supposed
of
to
Morela.
summon
Morela
Thor?
got rid of Morela. Morela
Summon
decided to
Thor.
marry the prince.
My beck and call. I can do platinum dragons.
Okay.
That's not good enough.
We want Chris Hemsworth. Okay.
Platinum dragons might be useful when we fight big bad.
All right then. So now that the hole's been filled, do you want to carry along the path, or do you want to chill out for a little bit longer?
What's the plan here? Where are we going? Actually, can I ritual cast Commune with Nature?
Sure.
I thought we were
Again,
just basically going till we found these portal things.
This will tell me exactly where they are. That's why I thought I'd do it.
We
Well,
have an
on
elf
our
man that
options
knows where
limited
they are.
though, we can only follow the path.
Oh yeah, we can only follow the path anyway. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you can still
All right,
cast
fuck
if you
it.
want.
We haven't met even a fork in the path, right? There's been one runway the whole time.
Well, the path is basically illuminated in front of you, and for all intents and purposes, it looks like a paved stone path is sort of like running through the forest, occasionally being overtaken by nature, but for all intents and purposes, the path is in front of you. In terms of it like branching off, like it's basically a case of you would step off of the pavement and go onto the grass in that regard.
But no,
Yeah, I think
we were
it
under
said, like-
strict instructions. Don't leave the path.
Yeah, doesn't it like apparently know where we want to go though? And it was like, oh, the like if a tree moves, then the path works out a new way around it or something. So surely the path knows where we're going.
Although, I'll let you do a history check on that. So an insight, rather.
Oh, I'm actually good at insight. That was a 13. Never mind.
So what did you get?
13. 1-3.
Okay, that is enough. But whenever you were in the previous area and the tree was lying across the path didn't adjust itself to allow for that.
So either that was an evil tree that wasn't supposed to be there, or something is seriously wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, the elf guy, I thought he said that if something like moves or something, then the path like makes a new way around it or something. Maybe it's not quick though.
I mean, yes, I've never once found my way obstructed aside from what's happened here, but I'm curious as to how these beasts are able to navigate the path. The forest wouldn't open up to them in that regard.
Could some trees be evil as working for the bad guys?
Well, absolutely, yes.
Corruption.
The
Wasn't there like?
Sorry, Karen?
I was just gonna say, like, wasn't there some like corrupting rock that?
It's not there anymore. I
someone's
blew it up. Sorry.
If only a guy who can read runes was able to read the runestone.
Technically, I did. I read it all. I got a nat 20 on it, so I learned everything about it, and then I blew it up.
That's true.
Well, in regards to whether or not trees have joined the forces of evil, it's completely possible. Trees being sentient creatures, they can have their own genders, join forces that they feel are applicable to them. They don't.
Well, maybe Dale wants to commune with the trees and find out if the trees are on our side or their side.
Yeah, I can ask.
See if they'll do me this favour.
Okay, is there a tree in particular that you want to talk to?
No, I'll just go to one of the ones over here.
Sure.
I've got to talk to plants, and I.
Cat tried to sit there. I fell through the hole.
No. Okay, so you cast this, and but the tree seems to like, sort of twist around, and and then it contorts itself so that in its trunk is a face.
You're right, mate. How you doing?
So,
Just wondering, are you like on the side of the forest, or are you corrupting, or are you corrupted? Like a lot of these trees around here seem to be a bit fucky and a bit off. Normally, you guys are pretty chill, but I don't know, something seems a bit off in this forest.
which do you want me to answer first?
Pick whichever one you want, mate. I'm in no rush.
Or
Are you corrupted yourself?
No, but
That's good.
that's what a corrupted tree would say.
That's true. But also, my friend here, and I'll point to Otley, and I'll say he's got the axe that will fell trees in like milliseconds. Like it won't even stop through you. It'll go through like you and your 5 best mates who are sitting next to you. So
What are you
if
telling
we,
them that?
just if we hint that they're telling a lie, then we'll just turn
Okay.
them to firewood.
Okay, I'll allow you to do an intimidation check, but bear in mind, you did this before, it didn't end well.
Right, he's not a live tree. It's just a talking tree. I am going to guide myself as well because I actually care. Oh, it's a 4. And I'm going to use luck. Doesn't matter, it was lower. That was an 11 plus a 4, which is 15, plus my intimidation, which is 2, 17.
Okay, very well. I'm not corrupted. The corruption in this area has been lifted, but nearby there is a big source of corruption. It is different to the other corruption that has been faced here, but if you were to deal with that, then we would be happy.
Well, that's good. We want to make you happy. How did they lift the corruption here then, last time?
You blew it up.
Oh, was that rock, was it?
Yes.
Oh, that's my
I'm just
power
gonna
forward.
like slap
She
my
did that.
forehead, like to the book, because I'm attempting to like read it.
But the other corruption is different to that corruption.
It's bigger.
But it's the same source, like same kind of. It's not just like fucking that was demons and this is devils. It's the same kind of the same people doing it. Do you think, or
Yes.
is it completely? Yeah, okay. It's not a completely different energy or anything like that.
Yes. They cut
So
our arms off. It hurts.
I bet it does, mate. I'll tell you what. Before you go, I'll make your soil all round here a bit better for you, a bit more healthy, and hopefully you can grow your limbs back a bit quicker. All right. So what you're saying is we're looking for a big fucking rock.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's good to know.
It will be as big as a tree.
As big as a tree. Yeah, and you guys are pretty big and strong. All right, cool. Any good way to destroy it, or just fucking hit it? Anything special we need to do?
It is magical, so there's that.
So we could just dispel it, I guess.
You could dispel it, but if you were to dispel it and walk away, it will come back. You must dispel it and then destroy it.
So a pretty big boom.
That's good to know. All right, cool. I'll tell you what. I've heard trees sometimes lose their friends, and I have the ability to find plants and animals. You've done me a favour here. I'll help you grow a little bit. Have you any of your friends you've lost in the area? I can help you sort of point the direction of where they are if you want to go and say hello.
There is one. His name is Jeff.
Oh, Jeff. Good-looking guy, is he?
No, he's an annoying shit. He spells his name D-J-E-P-H-E.
Could be worse. It could be G-E-O.
Oh my gosh.
Right. What's wrong with him then? You just don't like him?
I want to make sure he's not here.
Right, I'll locate. I'll use my staff to locate Jeff the tree.
Okay, so as discussed before, you get multiple readings of the same tree just over and over again, because the trees here basically clone themselves. As far as you can tell, within sort of like a kilometre radius, he's not present.
Oh no, there's no. The spell says 5 miles, but I'll take it as the same. No, there's no Jeff in a big radius around here, mate. You cushy.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Like, within your radius, you are picking him up, just not anywhere particularly close.
Yeah. No, he's not here, mate.
Very well. Have a pleasant day.
You too. And I'll druid craft his earth to make it a little bit. What can I do?
Make saplings start growing straight away, I think.
I can make seed pods and leaf buds bloom. So I'll make the leaf buds bloom on him.
Okay. So with that, on sort of the bearer branches, the blossom just suddenly starts flourishing on these more dead aspects of it, and just like this pink and red tinge just sort of like starts lining the lower parts of the tree.
There you go, mate. You look fancy already.
The tree doesn't say anything.
No. All right, let's go. We're looking for a big rock like you destroyed Tordon, but bigger.
Okay. It had swirly, purpley, pinky, reddy stuff inside like this. I'm going to wave my arms around like really violently to show like swirly.
Something like that, yeah.
All right then. So so Ronor basically takes you over to here, and so it looks like the path is taking us actually through the river. We can wade through it, but whether or not that's something you want to do is another thing.
I'm gonna go on my carpet. I'm not going in the water.
You gonna take anyone with you on the carpet?
Anybody want to lift?
Yes, please, don't leave me alone.
Okay.
Okay, so you and Barracas is enough weight that the carpet will start sinking. So it is something where you have to basically go, like move along and go up, and then.
Yeah, I can
go
do
back
that.
on.
Providing I'm not going in the water, I don't care.
All right then.
You can all have your stinky water.
Can
Okay.
I not control water? I thought I could control
Okay, someone
water.
got walking or something.
I thought I had control water. I thought it was a druid spell, but
There is one for that,
I'm assuming
yeah.
we're now technically over the river.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
honestly thought someone had water walking.
Yeah, it does sound like something that has happened before. I think it may have been Morella because I think she.
I thought it was when we came across those crocodiles and someone got electrocuted in the water. And there was the woman
Yeah, I know.
with the dragon.
Yeah.
With
I know-
one of the dragons, wasn't it?
Yeah. How did that work?
Yeah, I know Morella like had it because she used it to rescue Frank from drowning whenever he was naked when the Kraken was attacking.
You know, I wasn't there. It's
So
just been with the dragons.
yeah, I think we were just in the water, weren't we?
Someone did. Well, I'm sure someone did water walking or something.
I was in the water for a reason. I can't remember how I got out of it. I
You
think
ju-
did I
you don't-
polymorph?
you turned yourself into a squid, and because you're in the water, you got like double movement or something like that.
That was it. Yeah.
Because I
Anyway.
flew across with Onyx.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
control
Otley
water's a
electrocuted
4th level
everybody by
spell.
walking into the water with his electric boots.
Mm.
So I can find it.
I don't know, for some reason I thought someone had water walking.
The cantrip one I think is called Shape Water.
Yeah, I don't think I have that. Maybe I do. It's a
Yeah.
cantrip. Yeah, I didn't think control water would be a 4th level spell. You must be fucking loads of water you can control.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a massive radius.
I do have shape
massive.
water. Yeah.
Like 40
No,
or
while
40
they're
foot or
debating this,
something.
I'm going
More
to
like
drop
20 foot.
Barracas on one side, and I'm going to go back, pick up someone else, drop them on the other side.
Is it like the fox, the chicken, and the grain? You can't leave 2 people over there that start fucking rucking.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't
Are
leave
gonna
Barracas
let
on his own,
Barracas
'cause
run
he might-
into the woods?
He'll just fucking wander
Yeah.
off.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
he's
tie
not tied to
Barracas to a rock on the other side so he can't wander off, and then go get everyone else.
Okay, so it's not necessarily a case of going like from one side of it to the other. It's a case of you're having to wade up the river. If that makes sense.
Oh.
So like the path, the river is the path now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then Otley will just walk through it.
Yeah, told that to be fair, you don't care.
Okay, so but it's not particularly deep where you go into it. So it's a case of your feet are wet and you're having to like take exaggerated steps, but you're not necessarily slowed down particularly. And after about an hour of this, you come to this area, but it's here that the water really does begin to become much deeper. But oddly, you can see that off in the distance that the water doesn't seem to have like a source to it. It's just simply here, but the water is flowing against you. So you get the feeling that there is something magical about this river in terms of like its physics.
Okay. A bit like the other cave we were in and the water moved.
Yeah.
Funny. Okay.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I think I have to shoot because tomorrow I'm working.
Oh wow, it's
Probably
near
it's
half.
11.
Yeah, it's near 11:30. I didn't realise that.
11.
So yeah, we can pick this up next week.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a
Should be
good spot. Long rested and ready for another fight.
Yeah.
No, wait.
I'm going sailing and rafting tomorrow.
Oh, so this is good practice for you.
Is it? Yeah.